Last we left off, your party took on a mission by the Shadowblades to go retrieve some property that was passing through along the Tribor Trail, and they said, go take this box, and they give you a little description of it, and bring it back to us, and then we'll talk about you becoming a member of the Shadowblades. So y'all did that, and sheer chaotic fashion, everything went super nuts, and it worked out for whatever reason, however it happened, it worked out. Aster ended up flying one of the dudes to chase after the cart that y'all stole, and Viha and Aster persuaded the dudes, convinced them that they were there to help, while the other members of the party kind of attacked them. And then there was some fighting from both sides a little bit, and Galen was a wolf the entire time, not being seen, but kind of causing a ruckus. You guys finally got the wagon of supplies back to Stonehill Inn, dropped it off inside the sleeping giant in the middle of the night, early hours of the morning, where Rimple decided to sneak around a little bit and do some roguey stuff, heading down to the basement of the sleeping giant inn, and hearing Ravenna talking with a male individual that Rimple could not see about he's not as good as he says he is, we should just kill him and find someone else, the boss isn't going to be too happy, all that, just some random words that you kind of gleaned from hearing these whispers. Also seeing in that room an individual with a pulled back ponytail and glasses and a little bit of a peach fuzz older gentleman poring over some books at a table in the wee hours of the morning. So Bill dropped off the supplies and went back to the Stonehill Inn, and that is where you all wake up in the morning. So the day is yours, level 3. What would y'all like to do?
I'm going to, once everybody's up, I'm going to put the arcane lockbox on is there a side table near me?
There is.
Alright, I'm going to put the arcane lockbox and just wait for people to stir up.
So you did snag it up.
I did.
Okay. Very nice. Is everyone else stirring?
Yeah, I'm finally getting up and just kind of walking over and looking at the lockbox, wherever Rimple put it, from like right here.
Yeah, sure.
What do you guys think's in it?
I don't know. Can I try to pick the lock?
Through thieves' tools?
Yes.
You
gonna
can
try that
certainly
again?
try.
Didn't work out too well the first time.
Well, let's see.
Would
No.
So-
would anyone in town be able to help appraise this or take a look at it? You think?
Rimple. So your thieves' tools are like half broken right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you may need to get them repaired. As you attempt to do the same thing, there's a sizzle, sparks, and the smell of molten metal as your thieves' tools picks
Oh.
kind of melt again.
Yeah. So I need to update my health on my token. Really quick.
Rimple,
There we go.
do you know anyone in town that might be able to take a look at this?
I don't know.
$21 of $121. What is that?
Oh, hang on. I'm trying to fix the health.
Well,
I hit the one by
if
accident.
you fix it in D&D Beyond, it should automatically port the change.
It did not. I had to do it manually.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Interesting.
I think D&D only does like dice, only does certain stuff. I don't think it imports health.
It does.
But whatever.
It does if you're on the API.
Well, I had it set up for y'all to do that anyway.
Awesome.
Yes. But
Anyway, I'm gonna go to Galen and be like, Galen, what's up with this thing? It says on my thieves' tools.
I don't know anything about that.
So you guys had met a handful of individuals in town. One of them was Elowyn, who was the librarian who knew a little bit about the Phandelver's Pact and had ushered you guys to try and find a lost tome of hers that would help her glean more information about the Pact, as well as relay that information to you guys. You met Lenine Greywind, the owner of Lion Show Coster, who's kind of general store. You met Hollia Thornton, who is the owner of the Miners Exchange. Sister Gariel, the acolyte of Tamora at the Shrine of Luck. Barthen's Provisions, and Toblin for the Stonehill Inn. So those are the individuals that you have currently at your disposal, unless you want to go back to the Shadowblades and discuss it with Ravenna, who may have a way of opening it or not.
I think ultimately we're probably going to give it to Ravenna, unless we want to.
Yeah.
Because we can't even really feign that we didn't get it because we dropped off all the other goods. But is there anyone in the meantime that the party wants to run this by and see if they can open it?
I'm trying to think of, out of everyone we know, who would be best to do that. But being a thief and a bandit, I think it's really Ravenna. Let's go ask Tracy.
So what allies do you have in town?
Tracy, let's go ask him.
Tracy will most likely point you to give it back to the Shadowblades.
I think our two choices are Elowyn or Ravenna. Elowyn, she just seems like she'd know about magical items, while Ravenna is, well, you know, she could probably know how to open it, given the fact that she wants it.
Didn't we just steal it from her?
The cart was originally bound for Neverwinter, so no.
Aster kind of speaks up, yawns, and says, "Guys, I got this." And he casts Identify on the box.
Oh shit!
And he does glean that it is an arcane lock on the box. It is exactly an arcane lock.
Nice. All right.
And the wagon that you guys stole from was not on the way to Phandelver or anything. That was on the way to Neverwinter. So it wasn't even planning on stopping. The best of your knowledge, it wasn't even planning on stopping in Phandelver at all.
Arcane lock.
Does anybody here know out of game? Anybody here know dispel magic?
I know I don't.
That's level 3.
Ah,
Third
I don't
slot.
have it either.
Okay, so
Would maybe take it to Elowyn first. Worst case scenario, she says she can't do anything about it.
yeah,
Is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Elowyn's the librarian, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
She's the
Just
one that...
making sure what I agreed to.
Yes, she is the one that asked you to retrieve a lost book that would help her look further into the Phandelver's Pact, and she is your, I believe, the only one in town that you have talked to specifically about the Phandelver's Pact, who knew
Yes.
anything about it and allied themselves with you. You guys just gonna head right over there?
Probably
I
have
mean,
some breakfast and some mead first,
Yep.
or ale. I think Toblin only has ale.
Yep. Y'all can move yourselves over to the first floor if you'd like.
All right.
I think if you... Here, let me open the window. You might be able to get out a little easier.
Let me out!
Where'd I go?
I'm stuck in a glass cage of emotion.
You deleted yourself.
How did I do that?
Let me put you back.
Just hit undo.
Players.
You just delete us.
There you are.
I'm gonna glass case of emotion.
Galen. And then Aster says some things. He had old lady, but I wouldn't mention anything about Ravenna. That is what Aster suggests.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. So as you guys come down, Toblin sees you there and says, I'd like some breakfast, Breakfast
I'll pop
for
down
you.
the usual. I'll pop down the usual 5 silver and say the usual, my friend.
Very well.
I do the same thing.
Can I have an extra plate to go?
Sure. Toblin goes and gathers everything. After you've paid, you wait a few minutes and brings over some breakfast, some free-range eggs, a little bit of looks like pork, and then some bread, and then drinks for everybody. A standard breakfast. Would you all like to discuss anything before you head out? Just gonna head over to eat your breakfast and head over.
Yeah, I think just for me, it's just eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna not talk about today's
Yeah,
list. In public.
I'm just gonna eat and just wait for the next step. It's gonna be.
Okay, so you all eat up pretty good food. Then you head out to Phandelver proper. Let me adjust where your tokens are. I'm gonna leave Faye there. Aster, Purple. And y'all are in Phandelver, heading down. As you head outside early morning, there are a few people still kind of bustling around, even this early in the morning, getting their shops open and getting ready. You can hear the smithy kind of banging on his anvil a little bit to the north. Sister Gariel is not out at her shrine. It seems like she's preoccupied at the moment. And there are a few people walking down some streets. But as you head down to... Where are you? There's a lot of maps. Okay, hang on. Let me find the right one. Da, 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 da. Bear with me. Oh, there we go. It was just a splash page. That's right. Yes. So the door is unlocked. Heading inside, you see the familiar face of Elowyn. I will bring her up on the screen once more.
All right.
Elven individual, kind of sitting behind like the main table in this little library, kind of pouring over a couple tomes. Even this early, you can smell this. You catch the smell of like coffee as you see a little cup off to the side that has a little bit of steam rising from it. She has a pair of thin glasses on her chin as she looks up at you all entering, and she says, have you returned with my book? Good morning.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Good morning. Not yet. I'll go ahead and start pulling out the food that I brought from the to-go plate, setting it.
Oh, is this for me?
Yeah.
How very kind. So, what is it that I can do for you? Oh, excuse me. And she chomps down a little bit of food. Sorry, I was a bit hungry. What is it I can do for you?
We have an object we've come across, and we're wondering if you could take a look at it, tell us anything you know about it, and possibly help us further with it.
Is it to do with the Pact?
We don't know. We just need someone to take a look at this little thing. And I put the lockbox on her writing desk.
Oh, this is a nice, very finely crafted. And she kind of looks at it closer and runs her hands over top of it. And when she does, like tracing where her fingers were, you see a little bit of blue arcane energy. As she just kind of puts her hands on the box. There is an arcane lock on this box. It must be something very important. Should I ask where you got it, or should I leave it be?
We found it. Let's put it that way.
The best things are normally found. And she'll give a little smile. You would like me to open this for you?
It would be really cool if you did.
If you did, would there be any way for someone else to know it was open?
If the arcane lock was replaced, it would be almost indistinguishable. Is this your wish? For me to open the box and replace the arcane lock as if nothing had happened?
It would be appreciated.
Very well. And she pushes her glasses a little further up her nose, and she bends down to inspect the lock itself. She puts her hands next to it and kind of mutters something under her breath. And then she shakes her head a second, and then she tries it again. She mutters something different under her breath, and you see a little arcane spark from the tip of her fingers, and you hear the of the mechanism of the lock actually opening. It's a little rusty, but I did it, and she seems kind of proud of herself. And she, before opening it up, she turns it around to you guys, so it's facing all of you.
What exactly do I see?
The lid is still closed. She did not open it. She's letting you guys open it.
Alright, I'm gonna take 10 feet back. And guys, guess what? It's a mage hand! I did it. And I'm gonna have my mage hand open it.
Okay. Very resourceful.
Just in case he's...
And as your mage hand lobs forward and starts to open the lockbox, it opens. Inside, you see something. Let me share this with all of you. Show to everyone.
Ooh.
You see a about the length of the box, a crystal shard that is made of very clear, some sort of crystal, and has like a blue arcane glow emanating from the interior as you shift it through the light. Your mage hand is looking at it. Is your mage hand bringing it back to you?
Is it more than 10 pounds?
No, it's
yeah.
light.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my mage hand bring it to me.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check, please.
I am good at those. Hopefully. Guys, it's gonna be that type of session for me today.
You kind of see something on the inside of the shard, the crystal shard, but you really can't make out, like, there's something there, but you're not sure.
Does anybody know what to make of this? As I hold it up, as the mage hand gives me the crystal. No, wait, I'm gonna have the mage hand still hold the crystal shard and
Okay.
show it to everybody, like show and tell style.
I'll go ahead and roll an investigation check too.
All right. Aster would like to identify it.
Does he want to ritually
Yes.
cast or instantly cast?
He's gonna have to ritually cast it.
Okay.
Let me pull something up there for you. Yes, so he would take about 10 minutes to attempt to do that. Let me pull this
Red, yep.
up. There we go. Does as he takes a little bit of time, while Aster is doing that, Elowyn begins to like dig through some books as Aster's doing that. But then, does anyone speak Gnomish?
Hey!
There you go.
I do speak Gnomish. In fact, I do a 360. A gnome!
Yes. You see inscribed deep within the crystal itself little gnomish runes, and you see a fragment of a celestial map that is etched in deep within the crystal shard that shows the celestial bodies that you can see in the night sky over Toril. And there is a small word that kind of catches your vision that says guidance in there in Gnomish.
Can I use prestidigitation to make a light inside the crystal? Try to cast the images along the wall.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. Aster completes his identify, and there is a slight bit of arcana inside this crystal shard. A little bit of magic. Illumination, or I'm trying to think of what school of magic it would be. What school of magic is it when you can see hidden things?
Divination?
Is it?
I mean,
yeah,
I
sure.
sound like divination.
Yep. Okay. A little bit of that magic is what Aster picks up. And Galen, as you kind of cast prestidigitation from the inside of the shard, the celestial map seems to shine brightly against all walls around you, and it looks like a three-dimensional map of the solar system that you guys are a part of, and it just looks brilliant. It's a very accurate and very finely made piece of antiquity, piece of history, but there's nothing specific that it's pointing to.
I'll instantly turn that off and then close the blinds.
Okay.
And then return it back on.
Yep, same thing.
Okay.
Yep, there's nothing that you can really glean other than that word is put larger on a wall that Rimple can tell, that says guidance in Gnomish.
He's just looking around in awe.
Very curious. I believe that is Gnomish, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Guidance, if memory serves. This is a relic of a time lost. Ancient Gnomish craft. It's very nice. May I ask how you came across this piece? If you would like to elaborate.
Looking around the room at the party.
Vihaz is too distracted with the celestial map.
We're taking steps to reacquire your book. And the trail of breadcrumbs has led us to this, which hopefully will lead us further. I'll look at Wrinkle to see if he wants to say anything further.
I'm still thinking. I'm gonna say. Where's the tiefling when you need him?
Aster says, just found it.
We just found it. Like I said, like most precious things, we found it.
And she kind of looks at all of you, gives a slight little disheartened look. Says, very well. Well, if it does lead to my book, please let me know. As you all are aware, the matter at hand of finding information about the Phandelver's Pact, I believe, is at the utmost importance. So any information that you may find in the future, I hope you would trust me enough to share. Now, she claps her hands together, takes a big bite of pork, and says, is there anything else that I can do for all of you? Ah, yes.
Relock the box.
Relocking the box. Would you
Did
care
we put the
to...
crystal back?
Would you like to put
Or
it
are
back
we gonna-
in? She asks.
Yeah, we put.
Should we do a swap or no? Was that too risky?
The swap's definitely not going to be good.
Find something that weighs just about the same. Because we don't know if Ravenna knows what's in the box or not.
Right. We've got like a couple different ways to handle this. One, we put it back in the box, we deliver it, no questions asked, mission accomplished, good job. We're from here's the next job. Two, we keep the crystal out, we hand her the box, we say, hey, is there anywhere private we can talk? We show her that we have the crystal and we hand it over and we see if we check her motives and whatnot.
Aster looks at all of you and says, why don't we just take the crystal, relock the box, and just give them the box?
Yeah, I was thinking of putting something that weighs the same as the crystal in the box. So when we deliver the box, it's weighted down, so it doesn't seem like we tampered with it. But
how about we just put like a heavy stone in the box?
Yeah, I don't think we should be handing this crystal over to Ravenna.
Hang on 1 second. Let me see something. No.
How does Aster says? How does she know what's in the box? They just wanted the box.
Yeah, so let's put something of equal weight in there. Before
the whole reason we infiltrated was to get in and get as much knowledge about this as we can. At this point, we still know nothing. They own the box and the book, and they know what's going on a little more than we do.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you guys.
So the crystal itself weighs about, I'd say 2.5, 3 pounds. And Aster says, so we just give her the box. It would look more suspicious if we replace it with something like a rock.
Yeah.
Then they will know that we opened it and took something out and replaced it, which will blow our entire cover, is what Aster says.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I agree. So keep the crystal, return the box, then?
I guess. Well, we still need to lock it.
Well, yeah.
Does anybody have magical locking abilities? Because I don't.
I think she's prepared to do this while we're talking.
Yeah. Elowyn's gonna do it.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
She's looking at all of you, kind of discussing, and every couple seconds she'll like lean forward to like lock it, and then she'll pull her hand back, and then she'll like lean forward to try to lock it again. Then she'll pull her hand back, just like her head's like moving from one of you to the other as you guys are discussing what to do.
Hang on.
So far, we've said they, them, and her.
Yep.
He, she, they. Anyway, we got it all. So I like this plan.
What plan is that?
Yeah,
we just
like
lock the damn box.
Relock the box, keep the crystal.
Okay.
We keep the crystal.
Empty box.
We keep the Billy crystal, and we give her the box.
Okay, so
the Billy crystal ball.
Yes, we keep the Billy crystal.
So who is keeping Billy Crystal?
Oh man, who wants to keep Billy crystal?
Don't let me hold on to it.
So you're gonna hold on to Billy Crystal?
I mean, I'm pretty sure something of that importance I won't flash around, but
We need the Billy Crystal. We need Monsters Inc. 2, so we definitely need the Billy Crystal.
Actually, Galen should hold on to it because he wasn't with us when we went into the Shadow Blade, so they don't really even
That's
know
right.
who's associated with us.
All right. So Galen, do you want to hold the Billy
I
Crystal?
think it's safest with Galen.
I will do whatever you guys think is best.
Wait, what about Aster? Aster wasn't with us in the end.
Yeah, he went in with us. It was me, you, and Aster.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
because he was at the door.
Also, I'm not gonna say tiefling racism, but I'm gonna say tiefling racism. So I think Galen is the best option to hold on to the crystal.
No such thing as
Yeah, I think
evil.
Say that to the Faerunians.
Yep. Nothing inherently evil. Okay, so Galen, you're gonna hold on to the crystal shard. Am I correct in assuming this?
Sure.
Okay. As you grab hold of the crystal shard, something happens. A Harry Potter-ish, something that rhymes with, Harry Cotter, type scenario happens as you grab it. A little bit of wind kind of kicks up around you. A light kind of emanates above you, and you hear like this weird noise, voice just kind of like very faintly as you grab hold of it. And you can put this, I don't have the magic item made, I'm still kind of figuring that out. But this, you can put crystal shard with celestial map in your notes that you currently have. And it provides guidance in the form of a dim light that illuminates hidden paths and secret doorways.
Okay.
While you have it.
Okay.
Yes.
How tall is this thing compared to me? Is it like 3 fists tall or something?
About the size of the picture, so maybe we'll say it
like a dagger?
It changes. Yeah, kinda. A little wider at the base, but it can be concealed. It kind of changes to your size slightly, so maybe about 4, maybe 5 inches in length.
Okay.
Yes. And as you're grabbing that, Elowyn begins to focus on the box, and she speaks another incantation and puts her palm over the lock part, and you hear a click of the lock locking, and you see a little bit of blue arcane energy creep out of her hand and kind of glow onto the lock itself, and she goes,
Vito, I don't know if you saw the Discord chat, but Faye's not joining us today.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just letting you know.
I still got it. And she takes the box and she hands it back to all of you and tells you to be safe. If you find out what that item is or anything else, please let her know. And she thanks you for allowing her to assist you in this matter. Whatever it is.
Really quickly, I blurred out everything that I saw.
What do you mean?
I'll tell her everything that I saw about the little image or mind thing with the crystal.
Oh, no, okay, yeah. And she says, well, it seems to like you. Curious. It did that, did it?
Is there anything that you remember as far as the lore?
She turns around and she begins looking through books, and she says, Let me have a look and see what I can find for something gnomish of make that seemingly has a celestial map and provides hidden illumination. I will, it might take some time. She just sits down and begins poring over books. Yes.
Were the gnomes part of the pact?
They were.
Okay.
If you remember, you all would. Gnomes, humans, and dwarves were the ones that signed the pact, or were essentially were part of the pact.
Did I know that beforehand, being a gnome, or no?
I'm not sure how familiar you were about gnomish history, and things like that nature. As far as pacts of a time gone by, maybe. Roll me a history check. Let's see.
I will roll me a history check. Let's go. Ooh, 16.
You vaguely recall something that the gnomes did along with the dwarves and the humans, or was it the elves? About some sort of thing.
So the PHB races kind of deal.
Yep.
Okay.
And you would have also remembered that when you first heard about the Phandelver's Pact.
Got it.
Yep. But yes.
I was gonna say to the party, it's like, yeah, I know, but I kind of forget at the same time.
Yeah. It was a long time ago. And you weren't a very deeply schooled individual. Schooled enough.
Yeah. Schooled enough.
Yes.
I was homeschooled.
Yes.
Anyway.
Looking up at the celestial map that was cast from the crystal, was there any kind of orientation that would indicate you know how like seasonally Orion changes on the horizon?
Yep.
Yeah. Is there any kind of indication that would I understand any kind of indication that there's a time frame?
Intelligence check. Or no, never mind. Roll me a nature check. Let's do that. Let's do nature.
Okay.
Nature.
13.
You know it's not the current season you're in. You're not sure. It doesn't seem to be around this area. It is a slightly different visage point, I guess, from where it was drawn. Up north somewhere. Possibly. Might be the spring. Oh no, it might be the summer, maybe winter. You're not sure. But you do kind of glean that it was possibly crafted north and a different time of year than where you are and when you are.
Okay, perfect.
So what you're saying, Vito, is level 4. I take the keen mind feed and I ask you every single time, hey, what time is it? What season is it? What day is it?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm not taking keen mind. Anyway, so are we done here, or?
Elowyn is poring over her books.
Yeah, I
not
think
kind
we're done
of
here.
really paying attention to you guys, just having your conversations.
Okay, so
Where
the
to?
NPC. Okay, so the NPC's being the NPC. All right. So where do you guys want to go now? Do you want to go back to the inn? Do we?
Did we return the empty box, or wait, hold off a little bit?
Well, they knew we broke in last night, so they saw us leave.
You dropped off a bunch of stuff.
There's a
didn't
glory
see.
hole, a handful of beads on the ground,
Yep.
and stolen stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And eyes on Faye.
Yes.
Did they see me? Or was it just Faye?
No, you
Just-
had left. You had left.
We had all
the-
gotten out of the
Oh
building. And
yeah.
Faye was
I left.
finishing.
Yes.
Do we want to create a scenario where I kill the guy that stole the box, or we kill the guy that stole the box, and be like, "Oh man, we saw this road bandit," and I was like, "Oh my God, Ravenna, no!" And I killed the guy and return to her and like make up a huge wild story.
Yeah, how are we gonna cover that up?
I'm just throwing suggestions out here.
Well, we can always say that the door was open when we got in there. Maybe use it as Faye got into. Wait, did she see the dropped off goods? Because I know when she saw Faye growled at her and she kind of like was ah. So I don't know if she saw the stuff there.
Well, you guys did drop it off inside. So after Faye left, you could probably assume that she went to go lock the doors behind you guys, or behind Faye, and saw that things were dropped off that would most likely point in the direction of you guys.
Okay. Well, there goes that plan.
Yeah.
None of the guards died, and none of the guards have a straight story. They can identify a few of us, but
they don't
Faye
know
being
we're
the
handling
outlier.
Well, they know Faye. They know us. The only one they haven't met is Galen.
But we
Right,
did. Me
but
and Aster
the
also
us
told
that
them
they
we were
met-
heading to Neverwinter.
Also, the us that they met helped and managed to maintain their story somehow. So Aster was helping one of the guys find the wagon. You guys tried to help fix the wheel. So we could always say that somebody else stole the wagon and we stole it back and grabbed everything that we could from the wagon, including this box. And that this is how we found it.
Just saying, they asked you to just grab something and bring it back for them by whatever means you need to do. Not sure if they're really gonna delve into exactly the specifics, but
Yeah, I don't think they care how we got it.
that is up to y'all.
I'll say we got to deliver it at one point or another. It's up to you guys when.
And it's about 9:30 in the morning, so people are already have roused for the day, including those maybe at the Sleeping Giant.
I say get it over with.
Yeah.
We had our food, we had our drink, we got the crystal. Go collect our money and see about another job. Or see what unfolds, I should say.
All right.
We're gonna have to bite the bullet eventually.
Y'all going to the Sleeping Giant?
I say yes.
I say yes too.
All right. Let me move you guys over there and change this here because it is not the middle of the night. There we go. Okay, so it's stuck on doors.
Stuck on doors.
Say Faye is not there. As you approach the sleeping giant, it seems like the door is unlocked and y'all can head inside. If you wish.
Who wants to go in first?
I'll go. I'll go in first.
Viha! Just greet you like that, like a fucking Cheers episode.
Oh, did not mean to ping myself. Do I need to? Okay. I'll walk in. Kind of stand right about here.
Yep. As you head inside, roughly the same individuals that you had seen before. There may be a couple new faces in there, but you do see Ravenna behind the bar. Kind of looks up at you and says, "Ah, I see you brought some goods for us. Did you get what we asked for?"
We did. My companion has it on him right now.
Okay, why is it not here now?
Hang on. That's why for the door. Sorry, I got slipped up tying my shoes.
All right, put it on the counter.
I put the box on the counter. Here you go.
She takes the box. She says, "Weren't any issues, were there?"
Nah. I had to slit a throat or two, but it's all good.
Good.
And
Hey.
Viha just chuckles when she says that.
We had a bit of a weird mishap last night here. There was this fox creature that came in and started looking through the stuff that you all dropped off. You didn't happen to see that individual? Are they with you?
I was busy with a halfling, if you get my drift.
It also seems like someone snuck downstairs and laid out some ball bearings. That wouldn't be any of you, would it?
Nope.
Roll me a deception check, please.
I shall. 22, let's go.
And she just kind of takes a sip of a mug and says, "Dang. Seems like they know how to get in and out of somewhere without making any ruckus. Well, sure we'll see them again. But as for all of you, I have two things. One, you want another job? And two, here you go." And she tosses over a little coin sack.
Ooh, I catch it.
It has 25 gold pieces in it.
Alright. So, I'm gonna be like, what's this other job? Just out of curiosity, I haven't said yes to anything yet.
Well, y'all did do something for us. What's one more thing? If you really did want to be members of the Shadow Blades, and you want to step out, I think you might be a little bit more inclined to not be roadmen and just stay on the road. It seems like you're in for a little more. So, I'll let you rise in the ranks just a little bit if you do something. This,
As she says that, Viha kind of perks up a little bit and smiles a little bit.
You see, we're starting to bring in more blades into the area. This sleeping giant doesn't seem to hold us all very well. Though most of us, well, not me, some of the Shadow Blades are having to stay on the outskirts of town, hidden, and then make their way here for, shall we say, a meeting every day to discuss things. So it would be more beneficial if we had an actual place that we could all meet and sleep and stay. There's this old manor on top of the hill at the east side of town. It's pretty broken down. Nobody stays there anymore. But there is a nice, well, there is an underground level. Some of us have tried to procure this level for ourselves, but there are a few nasty things down there, and some of the Shadow Blades didn't make it out. So, if you would like to gain a little more coin and become a little more than roadmen, if you can clear out the bottom level of that place and claim it for the Shadow Blades, we can talk.
Viha kind of grins. Like, so you need an exterminator then?
In a manner of speaking, yes. We haven't had much luck.
I just kind of look at Rimples like, let's do this?
I guess so.
Well,
All right. So I'll approach the bar, sit down, and I'll drop a five silver down and say, let's have a drink before this.
All right. And I take the mug and I start drinking.
so you're both paying for drinks?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, she gets you a couple. She says, you were just given a mission. You best not wait around. You better get going and do it. This is not a democracy. I tell you what to do and you do it. Member of the Shadow Blades, new members.
Don't worry, it'll get done.
Go do it now.
Hang on. Let me finish my damn mug first, then we'll
she
go.
says that, a couple of the other guys step up and just kind of stand up and look at y'all. And you hear occasional voices from them just kind of mutter, "Fucking newbies. Who do they think they are? Coming in off the street and talking to Ravenna like that."
I just get up and walk out.
Yeah, I go too. Will you need me?
What was that?
I'm already at the bar. How can they hear me?
All right, so you leave the sleeping giant. And if you look at the map on the far, let me ping it over here, there is a decrepit, dilapidated building. Y'all, that is what she had pointed out.
I see it.
Let's put Faye back over here. So what is so as Viha and Rimple step outside, Galen and Aster kind of stood inside the door and listened, but Galen never went in. So he does not know what's up.
I was like, Galen, like, we got another job. And then I'll explain the job to him.
Cool.
Do we want to swing past the general store and see how much another set of tools is, Rimple, before we go? poking around.
Yeah,
And
definitely. Yeah, definitely. Also, I forget, Vito. How much gold did they give me?
25 gold.
25 gold. All right. I give. Hang on, the math.
Be 5 each.
we don't know that, but it would be 5 each. Yes.
Yeah,
It'd be 5 each.
So
Okay, yeah, 5
she
each.
gave you 25, but she never said 25. So Rimple, this is your decision what you want to give people.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So
Rogues will be rogues.
1 for you,
Alright.
1, 2 for me, 2 for you,
Yeah,
1, 2, 3
definitely.
for me.
He doesn't know I got a full house, a straight flush, and a 4 of a kind. What do you have? A 2 of clubs. Well, you beat me. The old Daffy Duck cartoon, everybody remembers that. Yep, alright, so now I distribute them equally. Good job, everybody. Then I walk them. So then I walk about 15 feet behind them.
How much did we get? Or you haven't
5
given a
each.
gap?
I'm getting away from the inn a little bit, and then I'm gonna give them 5 each.
Oh, okay.
Instead for gold, I'm giving you the gold.
Easy enough.
Just swing by, get Rimple some new tools.
Yep.
See us stocking up a little bit. If we need
Oh.
to.
Easy enough. Let me throw you over to Barthen's. Barthen's, where are you? Ah, Barthen's. Welcome. What can I do you for adventures?
Mm-hmm. Alright, I need
Aster
to see
says all she gave, and he gives a little grin.
Don't worry, Aster. I have Mage Hand Letterman. Don't worry.
So as you head inside Barthen's, Barthen is behind the counter, just kind of moving things about. And says, oh, hey.
Hey.
You're looking, I saw you brought the cart back.
Yeah?
I appreciate it. It's in nice shape. Yeah. Is there...
We rented it for a few different...
What's
we
that?
rented it for a few more days. Is that correct?
Yeah, I figured you'd be heading back out. I mean, if you want to... I can hold on to it for you if you decide to head back out. Sure.
Okay. I remind the party that I still need to go to the forest there. Just a little bit north of where we ambushed that.
Yeah, so we can get that flower.
Yes.
Easy
If there's anything
enough.
he has that I could use. No.
So what can I do you for?
We're wondering if you have any thieves' tools.
Oh, sure do. These are the nicest sets we got.
And how much for them?
Let me look. It is not on the list. Oh yeah, we just got some in. 1 gold.
Yeah, it's not gonna be in the camp.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be in the equipment section. It's gonna be in the tool section.
Yep. Look. Yeah. 1 gold, he says.
1 gold. I'll take 3
Very well.
gold. Remove. Okay, Aster, I can't keep on checking Discord.
Aster would like another
There's no
tent.
tent.
I mean,
We
never-
don't actually need another tent. I bought 2 people tents. So that's all 4 of us covered. And then you bought a single tent, which I thought was for Faye, but so we have all 5 of us in tents. We're good.
Covered. Okay. Cool.
V is carrying one of the 2 people tents because it's heavy as
Yes, I am.
shit.
Mhm.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if the single person tent was for you because you didn't want to sleep with people or what, but we are covered.
Is there anything else anyone would like to buy from Barthen?
I don't need anything.
Okay.
Don't need anything. I was just here for the thieves' tools.
Okay. Easy enough. Where to now?
So we have the flower and the job.
Let's take care of the
Yes.
flower first.
Yeah, let's go
How
take
many-
care of the flower first.
How much time would it take to go there, spend like a couple hours looking for it, and then travel back?
Where she said it would probably take about 2.5 days to get there.
Ravenna's not going to be happy if we do it first.
No, she will not. So we gotta take care of the manor first.
Fucking
But then we
Ravenna.
should definitely tell her that if we pick another job, that she's going to have to like give us an extension.
Yeah, I'll make sure to mention that next time when we turn this job in. And we have prior engagements, but we will take it on when we have the time.
Okay.
I don't know how happy about that she'll be, but
We'll see.
Probably happier than us just disappearing for a week.
yeah,
2.5 days, that's 5, plus a
the
day
better
out
of the two
in the
evils.
woods.
The lesser of the two evils.
Seems like she
Yeah.
may be a few levels higher in the Shadow Blades than you guys, and it seems like she has enforcers of her own. You guys are the bottom of the totem pole,
Yes, we are.
so make your
We're not
decisions
roadmen.
based on that.
Yeah, at least we're not roadmen anymore.
Not you still are. Not until this
Oh,
is
yeah,
done.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's true.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'll start walking towards the manor.
Can I suggest that we stop by the mayor
You want to stop
to
by the
get
mayor?
to get some information about the manor?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Actually, yeah, I like that idea.
The Viha gets stopped by Galen and then they make their way towards there.
All right. As you head over to the Townmaster's Hall, you head inside and you see the familiar face of the teenage male that's kind of like behind the counter or behind the front desk. Ah, back again? Do you have an appointment with the mayor?
Galen,
Viha's
you're
just
Mr.
gonna walk over the
Hospitality.
job board and stare at it.
There is nothing else posted.
Yeah, he's just kind of staring at it.
Good idea, though.
Hello?
I'm looking at my party.
Yeah, Viha's just staring at the board to just kind of.
If you're going to loiter, please leave.
We're here to speak to the mayor.
Do you have an appointment?
We're here to make an appointment.
Well, all right. Let me see when he is not busy. So they start to look. He starts to flip through a little book that he has. Let's see.
I will lay down 50 silver.
Oh, you know what? I think something just opened up.
You don't say.
Let me go see if he is ready for you. And he takes the silver, squishes it off the table, and kind of like starts shoving his pockets filled with it. And he starts to walk away, and you hear the clinking of coins as he.
When he is, oh god, is his back to us?
No, he's walking to the door to go give a knock and head inside.
Oh, okay. Damn it. All right. I was gonna pickpocket the money back.
I mean, you can as he's walking to the door.
All right. Screw it. I'm gonna. You know what?
Give me a
I have my
light
mage
hand.
hand, Letterman. Yeah, I have the mage hand. I'm arcane trickster. Let's pickpocket some people. I'm gonna try to pickpocket the silver with my mage hand.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! I just realized how much I gave him.
Yes.
That's why I'm pickpocketing it. My mage hand. Sleight of hand, because I think it's
I
not
meant to
sleight
give
of
him
hand.
like a fifth of that.
Yeah, maybe you get it back. 21.
He does not notice, but you're able to snag back half of it because out of one pocket.
How much is that?
25 silver pieces.
All right. I give Galen 20 silver and I keep 5. Great job.
There.
And he
Find a
I
seat.
thought
does not
I
notice.
thought it was like 100 silver was a gold, and so I was giving him 50 silver.
Nope.
No,
It
I
is
just gave him
5.
5 gold.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how
Well,
it
now
opened up
you
so
have-
quick.
Yep, and that's yep, and here you go.
And a couple
I take
seconds
the 5
later,
silver. You
the door opens and he says, "The mayor will see you now." And kind of gives a little bow and holds the door open for you all.
Yeah, if the party's going in, I'll follow the party behind.
So we still paid him 2 gold and 50 silver. Is that right?
2 gold, 5
Yeah.
silver.
2 gold, 5 silver. I pickpocketed half of that without him noticing. So I took 5 silver for the job, and you get 20 silver back.
Okay, so I need to deduct 25. Got it.
Yes.
It's
just
25
Well, plus the 5.
plus the 5.
No,
that you're
25
keeping. Yeah,
total.
okay.
It's
Remove.
25 total. You get the 20. I keep the 5.
I was in my inventory trying to deduct the amount he has. So he has 25, and you have 5, and the rest
Yes,
stays in my inventory.
Galen would lose 30.
30. Yes, thank
Yeah.
you. That's what I've done. Okay.
All right, so we head into the mayor's office.
Yep, that's the next step.
As you guys head inside, you see the rotund individual behind his desk, just kind of leaning back, puffing on a pipe, and says, "Welcome back. What can I do you for? Hey, back so soon? Have you found your little place for a school yet?" And he looks at Rimple.
Oh yes, I've talked. Yes, my school. I talked to the headmaster, and he was very, very interested. It's just I'm trying to find a bigger location. Maybe I should have location in maybe Neverwinter or Silvery Moon, or maybe trek down south to Baldur's Gate.
now, wait a minute. We can accommodate. It might take a little bit of time, but there is a manor on the hill that would be perfect for a school. Just needs a little bit of upkeep. That's it.
I thought that manor was condemned. There's even a sign and
Well,
everything.
it was, but we can always get that fixed.
Tell you what, I'm going to leave for Candlekeep soon, in maybe a month or two, depending how my stay is here. If you could dot some I's and cross some T's, I have a financier in Afkatla that'll be begging to inject some money into this town.
His eyes get big, and he goes, "Oh, Afkatla, huh? City of Gold.
City of the coin.
Yeah, it's
Walking
gold
and
to
everything."
me." Oh, very well. We'll just see what we can do. Do you want to take a look at the premises?
I actually have a very important meeting with these fine folk here. They are my colleagues, and we're still trying to get a feel for the town, you know, before we sign any sort of construction contract.
Well, best
We've only been
town
here
this
for,
side
like-
of Neverwinter. And this best town this side of Leonin.
I'll get back to you. But my halfling friend, and I kind of friendly shove Galen in the front, has some questions for you. Go ahead, Scott Summers. Ask him questions.
What's up with that?
Galen, didn't
I'll
you tell
introduce
him
myself.
your name is Galen when you guys first met?
Yes. I will
I don't
reintroduce
get the joke.
myself. It's an inside joke. We
Galen,
go back
right?
a bit.
It's an inside joke. We call him. We like, you know, just being the boys club and everything. We call him Scott Summers. We call him Cyclops because he has a bad eye in his left eye. We call him a dick.
Just
That's
call
when we were
me.
drinking.
And he leans forward and says, "Call me Nighthawk."
Nighthawk, that's so old. I shall call you Wolverine.
Okay.
You look like a Wolverine to me, especially with all the yellow and blues you're wearing.
When he starts to stroke his little beard that he has, little chop things that he's got, and starts puffing more on the pipe. Well, Mr. Galen, what can I answer for you?
I'll ask if there's any paperwork or plans that might have been lodged or kept here about the premises, or take him up on the offer for the look at the property, to see if there's any keys or anything that we could get and walk ourselves around, get a feel for it, just as a reassurance to my friend that this would be the property that we're looking for.
He says, you can go ahead and take a look. There's no keys for it per se. And then he tells you that there was a group of adventurers that had come by here, and kind of, he doesn't put it lightly about kind of save the town from this weird dark elf creature that was trying to take over, and there were some bandits called the Red Brand or ruffians or something that were just trash, but they cleared them all out, and they decided to take a residence in Tresendar. And Harbin says that he was expecting them to stay, but they never actually renovated the place, and they just kind of left without saying a word. And he doesn't think they'll be back because that was a couple years ago. And he was hoping that they'd come back at some point, but they never did. So it's just kind of there, still dilapidated, not beholden to anybody but the town.
Well, maybe we could help work on the renovations to cut down the prepared time. But we'll head up there and take a look around.
Yeah, please do. Just let me know.
Yes,
Turn around
and
and-
I shall let you know about the academy fairly soon.
And he
Turn
gives
around
a
and
nod.
smile and say, "Professor."
Doctor.
Mr. Summers?
Doctor.
Let's
Doctor.
go. Tiefling Colossus. I mean, Nightcrawler Colossus. Let's go.
Yeah, make the tiefling Nightcrawler racist.
Because it's laughing at the banter.
All right, Wolverine will be right here waiting for you.
Yes,
I'll get up and make my way out.
Okay.
I wake me out too.
thank the mayor for his time.
And he puts a hand up as no problem, and he goes back to puffing, and then he starts like scribbling furiously into on some parchment.
Cool.
Can I take a quick look at whatever he's scribbling right before I turn away?
Sure. Roll me a perception check.
Actually, my back would already be turned because I said I turned towards people, but so never mind.
Okay. Easy enough. So, where to? Y'all leave the Townmaster's Hall, and you head to where?
The manor, guys?
And the manor?
I say we head to the manor.
Okay.
I mean, I said we head to the manor.
So you head
Sorry,
down.
I'm still in my head. I'm in my headmaster voice still.
You start walking down the road, passing by the Stonehill Inn, passing by Sleeping Giant. And let me just do this for you. Layer.
I'm gonna walk
Not
the
layer.
long way around. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute.
That was weird. I think Cyclops was the cool nickname I give him.
Galen, is there anything specific that you're doing?
Nope. Just walk, steering clear of the sleeping giant, being seen with the party.
Okay.
Very good move.
Easy enough. So, let me port you all over to a new map. Should I get the right
New
one?
New map. Always like seeing that new map.
On the map.
And let me get your tokens out for you. Tokens. All right, so we got Rimple,
That's me.
got Galen. Galen will probably be up here,
Cyclops.
coming that way. Aster,
Nightcrawler.
Viha.
Colossus.
Okay, as you guys make your way to this manor, Tresendar Manor, you see in front of you a very dilapidated it's now basically a one-story building. The roof is caved in. It's made of wood and stone, and it looks like it's been out of commission for quite some time. And you can kind of see occasionally just like bits and pieces inside that looks like rubble has fallen and whatnot. But you head up to the main entry of Tresendar Manor.
Can you ping external doors?
Where you guys are, that's only the one you can see. You kind of, as the other ones coming up the hill, you kind of saw like debris in occasional spots.
Okay.
Before like checking the door, I'll just kind of give kind of walk around the premises and just check it. Do perimeter check.
What are you looking for?
Just any doors or just anything interesting.
I mean, there's a few places that you could probably get in, not going through the front door. If you were to clamber over fallen rubble and whatnot.
All right, so it's just pretty much just what we see, just rubble, dilapidated, garbage.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I guess I'll get ready to walk into the front door. I'll stop at the front door and look back at the party as if to ask if, we should walk in without saying anything.
Nope, I don't know that. Okay.
But what don't you know?
Anything. I don't know anything.
All I know is that I don't know. All right.
Y'all
After
going
giving
in?
it after a little bit, not hearing anything, I'll just kind of shrug and I'll open the door and I'll walk in.
Okay. So inside this main room, this main foyer that you see, it looks like everything is kind of fallen. You see 2 stairs that lead up to a fallen second floor above you. There's kind of stone stairs that are just hovering. Not hovering, but don't lead really anywhere. Debris is kind of everywhere. Over here, you kind of see a door that leads further in. That's kind of like just on its hinges. Everything inside looks starting to mold. The wood is starting to be eaten by termites. And there's a general layer of like crud and grime on just about everything.
Got it.
Would you all like to continue?
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly open this door, and then just take a step in.
Oh, actually, yep. And then Rimple has a door here. Are you looking at that door, Rimple?
Yeah, I'm also gonna make sure I don't like fall
Oh,
through.
you know what? That's
like,
not a door.
Oh,
yeah,
wrong
that's
one.
not a door. It was the one that Viha was at. My bad. This is just
All
a small little hallway with a moth-eaten rug. What is Galen doing?
I'll take a step in, and while we're still in the first room, I'll use prestidigitation on 5 feet of the carpet and go, "Oh God, this is gonna take forever."
Yep.
And then I'll stay with the group.
Okay. Easy enough. There is a door here, a door here.
I open that door and just kind of look in, see it's just a very basic, what appears to be a bedroom.
Yeah, everything is mothy in and doesn't seem to be nothing really there. And the next one, it's kind of has a bunch of rubble that's kind of just on the floor. It's real easy to push these doors open. They're kind of like falling apart.
I'm doing room checks. I'm not going into them. I'm just opening the door and kind of gazing around.
Yep.
All the doors. Yeah, I'll make my way into here.
Yep, heading into here, you see some burn marks on the floor where there may have been a little campfire made on some of the discarded pieces of wood from like tables or chairs or whatnot. There seems to be a door over here as well.
I'll walk over the door, but I'll kind of kneel over the burnt wood and just kind of kneel down and look at it and just be like, huh. And then I'll go to the door and do another room check. Kind of swing it open.
You swing it open and walk in?
No, I just open it at first and kind of gaze in.
Okay.
And then seeing that, I'll walk in.
Inside, you see a large, not receiving room, but kind of like old dining room that has been, there's places that rubble has fallen in a handful of places. There's a fireplace that seems to have not been used in a very long time. But you do notice with what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 14.
You notice around here that there are these like spindly protrusions, and as you come around the corner to look and see what it is, you see a large anthropomorphic figure kind of crawling out from underneath the table at you. And since you're right there, it snatches out and it attempts to bite at you. Kind of just walked in on it.
Hey, Rimple, are you here?
Yeah, I'm coming. All right, you need help? You need my
15?
assistance?
15 to hit.
15 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You take 6 points of piercing damage. And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
As it hits me, I just go, oh.
Yep.
So,
The reason I asked Rempel if he was here is I saw AFK the last thing he said, and he hadn't moved his token, so.
I just got back, and I saw.
Vihal, did you click your token and then roll?
Oh, no, I didn't.
All right, give me a second. Let me add you in.
Sorry, DM. You're going to have to add me as well.
Come on.
Oh my god, hang on. I have to do it all again. I keep forgetting every time we have combat that I don't. Viha, yours was 8.
Yeah.
And we'll say Aster is backed by Galen.
Viha, click on that 19 and make it an 8.
I got it.
Okay.
Galen, yours was 13.
13.
Rimple had an 18. Aster. Let me pull him up. Click on Aster. Aster is an 8. Okay. Ascending order. Okay, so top of the round.
Rimple. Huh, that's
Rimple.
me. I'm going to
seeing this large spider show itself and kind of attack Viha. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at it. I'm gonna hit it right here. So.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
It's going to take 8 cold damage, and its movement is slowed down by and its speed is reduced by 10 feet to the end to the start of my next turn. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide and duck behind this. Is that a door?
It's flat on the ground.
Behind the rubble. I'm hiding behind the rubble.
Okay.
That's my bonus action.
Sure.
That ends my turn.
Okay. Next up, the spider will see Viha right there and will reach out again with its pincers and attempt to bite Viha. Bite Viha. Put in the chat. Ooh, a 23?
Yeah, that hits.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Why did it change? A 20, it did a double, so 23, that's weird. Okay.
Anything above a 14.
Yeah, no, I rolled once and it rolled twice, so let me probably do damage twice. Yeah, so 10, I just gotta take the first one, 10 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, Constitution. Come on. 18?
You save, but you take... let's see. Okay, that's that. 3 points of poison damage. You take 1 point of poison damage. 1 point of poison damage.
Okay.
Yes, and you are not poisoned, which is good. This guy will kind of crawl on top of the table and kind of protect itself against you guys. Now more people moving in the room. Galen, when did you come in the room?
At the beginning of my turn.
Okay. It is now your turn. If you can wait to take your movement until it actually is your turn, because that kind of throws me off a little bit. It is now your turn. You're fine.
Okay. I had to measure it, and then I didn't want to lose the measure spot.
No, you're good.
Can I cast Speak with Animals?
Is that a ritual cast?
No.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna try to tell it that we mean it no harm.
Okay.
And that if it stands down, we'll let it live.
Roll me your persuasion check, please.
$18.
Okay. It kind of looks over your direction and says, "Ugh." And it will kind of like raise its arms up in like anguish a little bit. And you won't know what it does until its turn. Anything else you'd like to do?
Is there any way I could make one more statement?
You can make something quick. That you just say. Sure.
We could bring you food.
Okay. Anything else?
And I'll hold my hands out to the party. And that's it.
Okay. Aster. Let me pull his sheet up correctly here. Doopa-doopa-doopa-doopa-doo. Aster will move just inside the room, not having heard what you said, and he will immediately cast Eldritch Blast at this creature for a 24, and it will do 8 points of Eldritch Blasty energy. And then as a bonus action, nope, that's all he's gonna do. He's gonna cast that, and then he's gonna move a little further into the room, and that'll be into his turn. Viha, you are up, hearing what Galen said.
After taking repeated hits, Viha flies into a rage. Bonus action, I use a rage. Flies into a rage and he yells, "I cannot die here!" And then he swings his longsword right at the spider.
Okay.
For 16.
That hits.
So he takes, it's one-handed.
Okay.
Give it a roll. He takes 8 plus, with my Divine Fury, he will take an extra 4 necrotic damage.
As you say this, the creature kind of lowers, or as this is all happening, the creature kind of lowers itself down a little bit in response to what Galen is saying, and you say what you said, and you swing your blade out. It not even noticing what you're doing, you cleave it in half. You cleave the spider in half, and its legs kind of retract, and it falls like on its back, and it is now dead. So the spider is dead that you stumble across.
As
You're
the
all
spider
out of
dies,
combat.
Viha kind of falls to his knee and holds his head a little bit and starts like breathing very heavily. Finally gains his composure and just stands up, shakes his head, and then just kind of walks to the door and does another room check without saying anything.
Okay.
Are there doors in this room? I can't really tell because the black is like right on the walls.
Yeah, there is.
I can kind of see them. There's one right there.
There.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
There.
Perfect.
There we go. That's a little bit better. So Viha, you look in here. Looks like another moldy bedroom. Rimple, you look in here. Looks like there was a little desk that was pushed up to the wall, or up to the door a little bit. And you kind of have to force your way in and kind of push the desk away from the door. But there doesn't seem to be anything else in there. Galen,
Alright.
you look inside and you see another little fire that was lit at some point, and just rubble, pieces of wood, and like straw mattresses that are starting to like decay. It has okay bare bones of what you guys have seen so far, but it would need a lot of work. Galen, moving on to the next room, you see pretty much the same type of rubble and debris there as well.
Okay.
It's here.
Oops.
Check that door out.
Which door are you checking?
This one, that's a door, right?
It is a door.
There. Yeah. Room
So,
check. Just opening the door, looking inside.
Looking inside this room, you see a lot of decayed items that are starting to fall apart, a lot of wood that's starting to rot. You do see steps that kind of lead down downward that is like right here. However, kind of roaming around in this room as you open it, you see a handful of creatures that are kind of blue skin tone, skin tight against bone, just kind of meandering around a little bit.
Do they see me?
Right now, they don't.
Okay, I quickly walk back, or kind of run right down here, look at the party, and guess like there's more of them in there. The good berries heal 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, because I'm gonna eat a good berry while I'm in the corner here.
How many do you eat?
I'm gonna eat both of the ones that I have. I pop them both into my mouth.
When you open the door, did you close it behind you, or how did you do that?
Yeah, no, I kind of cocked it open, and then once I saw them, I just immediately ran and went to this corner. So the door is still open.
Okay. Good to know. So what are y'all
Throw
doing?
both the good berries in my mouth. I'm gonna come into this. Oh yeah, I'll just kind of hide in the corner here.
I'll hold my hand up and snap my fingers and produce flame. And there'll just be a fireball hovering just above my feet, or just above my hand.
Since the door was cracked, you see a creature begin to make its way out, just meandering. But now seeing all of you, you hear as it kind of looks all around at all of you.
Can I kind of hop into this room when I see it?
Sure.
Or no, I'll kind of stay here and just ready. Put my hand on my longsword and get ready for combat again.
This creature looks at Rimple. One thing that you all can do, I'll give you the ability to do one thing once you see this thing come through the door. As a reaction to seeing it come through the door, what is Vihal, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pull my longsword out and swing.
Okay.
One-handed.
Move right there.
Okay, there we go.
Swing.
19.
That hits.
And 11 damage.
You swing the blade down and it careens over this creature's shoulder and like lobs off part of his arm that kind of just falls to the ground. Doesn't seem to really phase it too much. It now has turned its attention to you. Rimple, what are you doing?
I am going to, since I'm not in its area, I'm gonna go right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast another Ray of Frost at it.
Okay.
So here we go. 19.
That hits.
And it's going to take 4, and its movement is slow to the beginning of my turn. And that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. You release this agonizing blast of icicles and cold in the direction this creature impacts. And it seems to have done a little bit of damage. Galen, what are you doing?
Having had its face... Sorry. Having had it face us a moment ago and now its back is turned, would I recognize any kind of its clothing, equipment, or symbols?
Nope. It is falling apart. Its body is, and any tatters of clothes are almost completely gone. And that's what you're doing. Aster is going to unleash an Eldritch Blast at it for a 18 to hit, and it's going to do 2 points of Eldritch Blasty energy. Okay, so now that everyone is there, I need y'all to click your token and roll for initiative.
Click your token, roll initiative. Here we go.
I clicked my token, and I rolled in the D&D Beyond laptop that should link my channel to the chat, and it did, but it didn't create my token.
Okay, yeah, I'll take care of that. That's fine.
So if you can add me, I can punch it in.
Yep, easy enough.
What's your dex score, Galen?
0.
Alright, so I go before Galen.
Ripple, yours is. You guys rolled the same? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm the rogue, he's the cleric,
Yep.
so I probably go before
Okay.
him.
Okay. Now that we are in combat once more, top of the round, Rimple, once again.
I'm gonna use all my movement to get behind the table. I'm gonna shoot off another ray of frost at him.
Okay.
19.
That hits. You guys just
Gonna
blowing
be-
through this. Jeez Louise.
8 cold damage to him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna duck and bonus action hide.
Okay. So this first one, I am going to, the ray of frost comes out again, once again, and its body was kind of frozen before, arm lobbed off, eldritch blast to the face, and it just falls over and is dead. I'm just moving out of the way so I can keep his turn order.
Woo!
So
now ends
that's
my
dead.
turn as I am hiding behind the table.
Got it. Easy enough. Galen, you are up. Biha, did you tell them
Where?
how many there were? Or did you
No,
say
I
there's
just
more
said
of
there's-
them?
I just said there's more of them in there.
Where is the door? Is it in this square?
Yeah.
Yes, it is this door right here. It is partially
Okay.
open at the minute.
Okay. I'm gonna rush in and can I get deck saves from both of them?
Okay.
14.
They both fail.
Okay, 14 damage.
So both of them?
As you guys see a cone of fire just blast through past the doorway.
Yeah. Burning hands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I see the flames, I go, yeah, Galen.
They both seem to have taken a large chunk of this impact, and they're singed, and they're starting to get anxious to eat what is trying to attack them. Galen, is there anything else you'd like to do?
A little help?
Okay. Easy enough.
Before.
Let me fix this. Not really fix, but this is a door, and this is also a door. It is a set of double doors.
Oh, okay.
It is a set of
I saw
double
it
doors.
I saw it as one big door.
No, there's a split right here.
But yeah, now that you mentioned it, I
Okay.
see the split.
Yep. Sorry. Yeah.
That's why I
it's
was
double
asking,
doors.
because it did look like a double. Yeah.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. Tis a double door. Viha, you're up.
I kind of run in there, get it right in between them. I do a one-handed slash on the one in front of Galen
Okay.
for a 10.
Is it flanking?
That misses. It is flanking. You can roll with advantage.
Okay.
That does
15.
hit.
All right. 7 slashing.
Okay. You lash out and you cut a large chunk of this creature's shoulder blade, hacked off, slides off its body, and slumps or like plops to the ground. Anything else you'd like to
And
do?
then with my bonus action, I'll make a second slash against it.
Do you have what are you doing
Yeah.
that with?
My two-handed fighting, or two.
So that has to be two separate weapons. It cannot be the same weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then
Long
with
sword
that-
is two-handed.
Okay, then I'll let's see. I'll take my javelin and jab at it, or slash at it for advantage, right? Yeah. With advantage is 15.
Okay. That'll hit. Your javelin is melee.
Oh no, it's simple thrown range.
Okay, so it won't. You won't be able to use. Well, you can, but it will be at disadvantage. So a straight roll, taking your first roll if you want to. That 11.
You notice I'll breathe the necrotic breath at the second one, the one away from Galen.
And that's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
I believe 11 dex, so I do a.
Okay, so it does a dex save.
Oh yeah, it does a dex save. 11 dex save.
Thanks for pointing away from me, bro.
19.
Yeah. Yeah, it saves.
Yep.
But I rolled a nat 10 on the damage.
Is there
It'll
anything
take
on a
5.
half? Does it say half on a success?
Half as much
Okay.
on it. Yeah,
Yep.
1d10
So
of
he'll take-
damage.
He'll take 5 points of this necrotic breath that just kind of goes out, and he tries to dodge out of the way, but dodges about half of it. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. The one facing on the south side of Viha will reach out with its mouth, since its shoulder blade is kind of. Oh, you cut the other one. This one's just going to reach out with its mouth and attempt to bite you for a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
And you take. Always. That was actually at advantage, but 8 points of bitey damage.
Oh.
Of piercing damage. And the one on the other side of you is going to do the same thing. It is going to attempt to bite you. And that is going to be at advantage for a 14.
It's 14.
Okay. And you take 10 points of piercing damage as it reaches out and it bites you.
I let out just an almost ear-piercing scream of pain.
Okay. Now this one will walk into the doorway. This one will move around this way, move to the right of you, and that will be the end of their turns. Aster, seeing this one step into the doorway, will once again do the Aster thing and Eldritch Blast it to oblivion with a 24 to hit. Whatever he does, whatever damage he does is gonna kill it. And it is now dead. And Aster will move there. Move forward 20 feet. And that'll be in his turn. Rimple, top of the round, back to you.
Alright, the Eldritch Blast reminds me of that Simpson meme. Watch, he's gonna catch Eldritch Blast. Good old Eldritch Blast, never fails.
Yep.
Just gonna use my bonus action to dash right here. And
stepping over the corpse of this dead creature.
I mean, I'm just going to Burning Hands. No, I'm just kidding. Ray of Frost again. Same
Okay.
verse. First is the first. Yeah. Second verse, same as the first. That's a 24.
That hits.
Mr. White is going to take 5 cold, and his movement's down by 10. I would give you healing potions, but I have none. Sorry.
How would
That's
you
fine.
how would you like to destroy this creature?
Oh, I just do the whole, I go to the door, and I do the Sidewinder, like Mr. Freeze, and I say, hey, ice to meet you, and I summon Ray of Frost.
We're doing catchphrases now. Got it. And it
Hey,
impacts. The ghoul.
That's why Batman Rob's the best Batman movie, don't you know?
It impacts the ghoul, and it begins to freeze as it's starting to move around Viha, and its motions begin to slow, and then it stops moving completely, freezes in place, and just topples over to the side with a sickening crunch. And you all are now out of combat once more.
Woo! Did these undead foes have any gold on them? I'm pretty sure I know the answer.
Roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, I would like to check as well, but not for items, just for any kind of identifying anything.
Well,
You don't really find any. Roll Galen as well. Investigation.
21.
You don't find any distinguishing marks other than you see, like, looking at them a little closer, the rags that are kind of torn kind of have like a red tinge to them, not by blood but by dye of fabric, as they're kind of falling apart and falling off the creature. Rimple, you find like stuffed in like one last like pocket that's kind of still intact. You find like 2 buttons and a copper piece.
ooh, I take that copper piece. It's mine.
Gotta find something.
Score.
So now you guys are in this area, and you see stairs leading down below.
Hang on, Vito. Inventory,
Yeah.
manage
Viha,
coin.
After this,
1
Viha goes
copper.
against this wall. He just falls down against this wall, slumps his head down, and in a morbid way, he laughs, says, "Is that all you bastards got?"
All right.
I'll come over and heal you. You heal for 16 health.
Woo!
All right.
Nice.
And I'll give you 2 of my berries to replace the 2 you ate earlier.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
What do you all want to do now?
I'll take a moment to catch my breath. I get up after getting the healing, and I just kind of put my hand on Galen's shoulder and, I thank him.
Coming back over here, looking under the table, is there anything here under the table?
You see some spider webs and a few eggs, like spider eggs. Like mixed in the webs that are probably not ready to hatch yet.
I'll keep that to myself and say we should pile the bodies together.
I'll go to this one. I pick it up, but I grab it by its throat, walk it into here, and just like fling it against the wall where the other corpse is as hard as I can.
Okay. You take the other one in there and do the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy enough.
I will use.
You can tell Viha is not happy with them.
I'll use holy water and pour it on the bodies, and then I will torch it with produce flame after that.
Okay. Bodies burn and start to disintegrate. As the room you're in starts to fill with putrid smoke from burning, rotting flesh.
Yeah, Viha's getting away from that for a little bit.
I'll open a couple windows with precipitation in this room.
Okay.
Not thinking about that.
Okay. Cool. Easy enough. Yeah, you kind of get the smell. Well, the smell kind of stays, but the smoke kind of dissipates a little bit. So where are you going,
Is
y'all?
there anywhere
Go
else?
ahead.
Is this a way down?
There is a set of stairs there that leads down.
All right. Do we want to try to look downstairs?
Once the smell of the flesh kind of goes away, Viha makes his way back into the room. He just kind of stands there, but he looks down at it, but he's a little hesitant. But I wait for the party before going down.
All right. Who wants to take lead in the not so spooky basement?
I'm taking lead, but I'm waiting for everybody to be close by.
Okay, Aster will.
After that,
take
Viha's
up
being
the
very
rear.
careful and stick with the party.
Rimple,
I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle, and so is Galen. Okay, that is a good marching order. As you climb the stairs down a little bit, find yourselves looking in a room that the doorway you walk through, which you came in through over here, opens onto a 5-foot wide landing, 15 feet above a large cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor and 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with decaying kegs and barrels. It is there is those lights, but we'll call this it is dark in here. I just turned off the dynamic lighting because I wanted to run the computer just a little bit smoother. Ignore those lights, but it is pretty dark. You're just able to glean those things that I just described.
Dark vision, yes or no?
I don't have dark vision. I was just about to ask, because if nobody has it, I'll light a torch.
Someone light that torch, because I have dark vision. I know the tieflings have dark vision too.
I snap my fingers, produce flame.
Okay.
You can still light a torch if you want, but...
Okay, now that you've lit a torch and there's a produced flame, yeah, what you see is what you see now.
Cool.
It makes it so much easier.
All right, I'm going to tiptoe and look at this mini pool over here.
Cistern. Roll me a perception check.
Roll that perception. Ah, yes, water is water. It's wet, guys.
It looks like it's not super clear. It's a bit murky, a bit dirty, but you really don't. I mean, yeah. What's your passive perception?
It is a big old 10.
Yep, same.
Yes. The water is wet.
Can I come over and seeing him look in the water, just cast guidance on him and just have him add a d4, or no?
I mean, you can, but adding that d4 isn't gonna get the result that you want, even with his passive.
Okay.
So y'all are in this room. What do you want to do?
Behind him. I'll kind of walk up to this door, and I'll put my hand on it, but I won't open it. But I'll look at the party. Say, anyone want to join?
So it's under. It's
Wait.
That's here.
Wait,
it's underneath
Viha.
it.
I'm not opening it, I'm just putting my hand on it.
Take a couple steps back as I catch.
Yes, as you cast Mage Hand, Galen, you do notice that over here against this wall, a couple bricks kind of illuminate in weird arcane energy that you can see. Ripple,
Okay.
what would you like to do with your mage hand?
I am going to take my mage hand and like take the index and middle fingers and just go blop blop, like testing the pool water with my mage hand.
The water?
Yes, with my mage hand.
It seems like
Just
water.
anything. Okay. All right. Then with my mage hand, I'm going to touch. Wait, what?
Hang on. That was not supposed to happen.
What was supposed to happen?
Just kidding.
Spoilers.
Just kidding.
He touched water and the world changed. Doop, doop, doodle, doop, doop.
Yep.
I've actually done that, and I revealed the BBG by accident by doing that,
Yep.
so I feel it was pain.
Yeah,
It's like
there's really
ignore the troll.
As the water ripples, the bricks shift.
Roll me. Are you having your mage hand go underwater or?
No, well, you said there was. Did Galen tell us about the glowy bricks?
He did not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
We're just going through your mage hand thing. Were you having your mage hand go underwater or?
I'm having my mage hand at this point just splash in the water. At this point, just anything.
Okay. I'm not sure. Your mage hand can't see. You can tell it what to do. If your mage hand were to feel something, would you be able to tell?
Mage hand, a special floating hand. So let's say the hand vanishes about 30 feet. You can use your action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object, which I'm doing. I'm manipulating the water by splashing it. Open and lock door, container, still retrieve an item from an open container. Pour the contents of a vial. The hand can't. Okay, the last line of mage hand. The hand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
Yep. Okay, just
So
splashing
that's all
a little bit. You're just making it splash.
Seeing this and seeing the water, Vihal just kind of walk up to it and just kind of fish his arm in there and just start feeling around.
Roll me an investigation check.
Is water the new chair? Is water the new chair, guys?
It is water, the new chair. It is.
God.
That chair was a trap. I don't care what Matt.
I don't find anything.
Nope. It's water, all right.
The mage hand splashes you in the face.
Yep. That's what
I
happens.
just kind of take a step back and just shrug my shoulders.
Galen, you notice what you notice.
Okay.
Is Galen looking at the bricks?
Galen is standing
right now,
beside you.
I say if Galen's
Okay,
looking at the bricks, I'll notice Galen looking in that direction. And
Will you? You were just playing with the water.
I stepped back after not finding anything.
So
Okay.
Galen, what are you doing?
We've got 2 doors in and out. These 2.
Yes.
And then whatever's down here.
There's the door that is underneath the outcrop here, and then there's the door here,
Okay.
and then you saw like arcane illumination on a few bricks over here.
I'll tell Aster and about the door and see if he can roll Arcana on it.
About
And I'll tell Rimple I think we might want to take it slow and be cautious.
he says over here. Is this what you're talking about? This wall?
Yeah, and I'll point to the rocks.
I don't know. Looks like a wall to me. He'll do. Yeah, you said Arcana? Sure. Oh. Check this out. And he like pushes one of the bricks and it like starts to move. And then the whole wall kind of shifts and moves open like a door and kind of swings open, revealing this hallway here.
Okay. You guys want to try one of the doors, or you want to try the hallway?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the door I was getting ready to open before Rimple gestured me to stay back.
Do you want to open it? Or do you want my mage hand to open the door?
Yeah, I'll stand back and say, yeah, use the mage hand.
Yeah.
This door
Mage
here?
hand, get. Yep, that door there.
Yeah.
With my mage hand.
Okay.
And you've got super mage hand, right? So it can actually manipulate your thieves' tools.
I can lockpick with my mage hand.
Okay, cool.
No need. It opens.
But, woo! All right. Let's see. How much feet do I have? 5, 10, 15, 20. As long as it's within 30 feet of me, I'm going to. Actually, you know what, Viha? You said you're gonna go to the door. You can go for the door first.
All right, yeah, I'll walk up to it, and I'll look into the room.
We'll be right behind you. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Easy enough. Down this room, thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate that are now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the doors.
I just kind of, I tell to the group, like, all clear here.
I'm gonna have my mage hand touch every one of those columns.
Okay.
Anything?
No.
Okay, good. Clear.
Okay. Go up to the, I stand right back here.
All right,
No,
hang
right
on.
back here.
Yep, so right
Okay.
there, when you get to about here, I need you to make, you hear a click. What is everyone doing?
Ah! Disengage. Psh.
Okay, jump back. You can jump backwards, so that means, like, here. You can jump forward, backward, take an action. Vihal, what are you doing right now? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hopping back.
Okay.
Right there.
Galen, are you doing anything?
No. I'll
cool.
stand here.
Easy enough. As Viha hops backwards, you see that the floor begins to collapse, and below, about a 20-foot deep dirt floor of a large pit, as the flagstone crumbles and falls, as you make it just in time to jump back.
I look at the pit and just kind of, as if to wipe the sweat off my brow, just go, it's just not my day, is it?
At a game, Viha, what type of Dragonborn are you?
Topaz Gem Dragonborn.
Oh, you're a Gem Dragonborn. Shit, I wish you were level 5 so you could fly, but whatever. Anyway.
Would we be able to hop over it?
You can certainly try.
No, I'm not gonna try.
I'm not gonna try.
I don't trust my luck.
Shit, athletic.
Okay. It's up to you guys.
Actually, what is my athletics? Actually, I will try. I have a +5 in athletics.
Cool. I have a -1.
I kind of put 1 foot back, like let out a deep sigh,
I'm gonna
get ready to try and hop this gap.
Okay.
I'm
Give
gonna
me
call
an
him really quick.
athletics.
Oh.
Can I call to you, V?
Yeah.
He was, while he's running,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stop him for a second.
he made the roll,
Oh, never mind then.
so he has already tried to jump,
Sorry, guys.
and you
I was gonna
may have just died.
hand you
attempt
broke.
to, and you get to about, I can't, hang on. Back. There we go. I have Viha now. Get to about here. You just scrape along you're just a bit short and your claws kind of scrape the side and you fall. And you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and you land prone at the bottom of this pit. Anyone else want to give it a go?
As I land, you just hear, ooh.
Yep.
Not my day.
Hey, Rimple.
Yep. No, my mage hand cannot lift up Viha.
Yeah, I think he weighs more than 10 pounds. I hand him a knotted end of my rope. Or is there door handles or a pillar on the other end?
Yeah, you could probably tie it off to one of the columns. There's probably enough.
I mean, I have pitons.
Sure. Yeah.
You have
Kinda
what?
Pin it to
I have
column.
pitons, whatever they're fucking called. The metal spikes you put in mountains.
Right, but specifically, I would like it tied over on this end of the hallway. Stop it.
Okay, I'll just have the wait, hang on, I gotta check. Oh yeah, I think it's my mage hand can
Manipulate
totally
objects.
carry. Yep,
Cool.
I can give 2 pitons to my mage hand, and just have my mage hand just shove them into the wall. Do you have the rope?
Yeah, I thought we were doing something with pitons. Sorry.
Yeah, we are. My mage hand is carrying 2 pitons. So that's 5 pounds. And the rope would probably be like an extra pound, so that's 6 pounds. I can put them in the wall, and we can throw a rope down the Viha.
Where are you putting the pitons then?
What?
Go ahead.
Where are you putting the pitons then?
Where do you want me to put them?
Preferably on the other side of the hole.
That's what I was doing.
What you can put one here, and then have them throw the rope to Viha, and if Viha could throw the rope back to them, you could put another one there, and then use it to scale across, maybe?
That's a very good idea.
I mean, I'm better with acrobatics. I'm actually proficient in it. So I am not jumping this.
I mean, you could definitely explain an acrobatic way that you do it, and we could roll acrobatics.
Technically, at a game, walking a tight rope is acrobatics. I don't know how you rule it.
Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'm talking about trying to jump over.
I'm not jumping over. I'm walking the tightrope.
Yeah, that's acrobatics. There's no other thing to call it.
All right, so I'll cast Mage Hand again. I'll take the pitons and the rope, and just put it on the spots they designated for me, and I make a tightrope out of it.
Not gonna throw the rope down to Viha first?
I'll throw the rope down to Viha first. I thought that was originally doing.
Okay, yeah. So climb up the
You
rope.
should be able to climb out. All right. Now my mage hand, I recast it. I'll take the rope and I'll put the piton right here
Okay.
and make a tightrope.
Okay. There's a tightrope across.
All right. Now I'm gonna cross the tightrope.
Give me a acrobatics.
$11. Damn it.
Make me a dexterity save. Dexterity saving throw.
Jesus Christ. 12.
You catch yourself as you begin to fall, and you grab one hand on this rope, and you're dangling. So give me another acrobatics.
Sloth crawl. Let's go on sloth crawl.
Yep.
Could I help him out by reaching out a hand?
On.
Viha reaches out a hand, and as you begin to try to shimmy your way across, you start to lose your grip, and Viha reaches down and kind of leans in and grabs you and pulls you over. So you're over there with Viha.
Yay!
Aster comes back from waiting by the door that he just opened. He'll come up and he'll say, "Guys, what are you doing?" And he'll walk in. He says, "Oh, we're going this way? Okay. Galen." And he'll grab your hand and fly across.
I was gonna say, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, come on, Galen, your turn.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I asked for a ride.
Yep. Yeah, he flies.
Who wants to be
across.
up against the door?
I will.
Okay.
With the party behind me, I'll put my hand on the door and say on the count of 3. 1, 2, and as I say 3, I open the door.
You do open the door.
Okay.
Good to know. So, 3 large stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt, and propped up against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in bits of rust and mail. Let me show them to you now. Layer, token, layer, token, layer, token.
Does V
bits
look
of
like
rusty
he
mail.
is
False
hurt?
columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees. The double doors to the southeast, where you guys came in, are sheathed in tarnished copper plates. You see a door to the northwest, and there may be a door along to the north wall, or the eastern wall north of where you are.
Galen, yes, V is a bit noticeably out of breath again.
Okay, I'll do with that in a minute. I'll do with what?
I will go ahead and eat a good berry.
Okay. So you just pushed the door open and looked inside?
Yeah.
Okay. As the door opens and scrapes against the ground, there's a skeleton here that looks up and begins to walk in your direction. Skeleton here begins to stand up and walk, and the skeleton here begins to stand up and walk in the direction of the sound. What are you all doing?
Oh crap! Not again.
I got a really quick question. Galen, you're level 2 cleric, right?
Level 1 cleric, don't have turn undead if that's where you're headed.
Shit. All right. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, we're
everybody
fighting
roll
it.
for initiative.
I can't figure if I
Sounds good.
Yep.
Cool. Also, I'm glad Faye's not here because holy crap, look how tight we are.
Let me jump back over to this.
How are you guys getting your initiative to work? I've never been able to do it, whether it's on the phone, the laptop, or rolled in Roll20 on a
Do you
character
have
sheet.
Roll20 and D&D Beyond open?
Yep.
I don't know. I just
I
click the token and then click
don't
initiative.
know.
Okay, I've clicked my token, and I'm clicking initiative.
I have no idea.
Galen, what did you get for initiative?
4. I wanted to see if the laptop was actually going to work.
Aster.
Wow, the computer's running really slow again.
Turn. Aster. It's going to roll initiative. You got a 15.
How many berries does everyone have?
I have 1.
I have all my berries still. I have like
So 2?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got top of the round. Aster is going to bust in and he is going to look at this creature, at the skeleton, and say, well, Eldritch Blast. For a 21, and that will definitely hit. And he will do 10 points. Look at you.
Ooh.
That was a big solid hit. He blasts like 3/4 of this skeleton apart. It's still kind of wobbling on its 2 feet, but like its whole like upper left torso is like missing. And it's looking, if it had blood, it would look bloodied.
Dusty.
Yes, Rimple.
Alright. I'm gonna say, hey, chill. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at that one.
Ah, Jesus.
Yep, this is what you wrought, Vito.
Let's see it.
21.
Again, that hits. Sure does.
For a whole 2 cold damage, but its movement's down by 10 feet.
Yes.
And
So it
I'm
is
going to...
now slowed.
Oh, I have no hiding spots.
Nope.
I guess that ends my turn.
Yep. Okay, easy enough. This one right here, you guys are about to get boxed in. This one will move next to Aster, and it will raise a shattered and rusty short sword and attempt to slash at Aster for a, it's not an advantage, so for an 8, which is going to miss. The next one will step here. Seeing Viha, it will swing its short sword out for a natural 20.
Oh, of course.
Yes. And it will do plus, so the base 6 plus 13 points of slashing damage you will take, and this skeleton here will kind of lean against the sarcophagus and raise a little short bow and aim it at Aster for a 9 to hit, and that's gonna miss.
There's the new tank.
Jesus, they just roll bad against him. And that skelly will move 5 feet forward. Next in line is Viha. Galen, you're on deck.
Viha is holding himself, shaking and almost barely holding sword when he again flies into a rage.
Okay, you're reaching? Nice.
Yes. And then single strike with the longsword. Single-handed longsword.
Okay, single-handed, got it.
14.
Just hits.
All right. That's a 10 plus 1 necrotic.
You swing your long sword. You hack off like half of this being's body. It's a wonder that it's even standing, and it is even worse off looking than the last one. Blood dusty. Dusty blood. Yeah, there we go. Anything else?
Still holding my sword. I'm shaking, and I just say the word "Paul," and then I end my turn.
Okay, Galen, you're up, and then Aster will be on deck.
Fairy fire.
Nice.
It's gonna encompass Aster, but yeah.
Okay, remind me of fairy fire, please.
Fairy fire, 20-foot cube. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also confined in light. If it fails a dex save for the duration, any attack made against one of these creatures has advantage. So I need dex saves.
Okay, where are you placing it?
Oh, that's not snap. Why is that not pinging? There we go. Here, if that encompasses, I'm encompassing all 4 of these people.
Okay, so 20
If
foot.
it has to be moved further back, that's fine.
Yep, so 20-foot cube. So I'm assuming that's 20 foot on each side. There we go.
Okay.
And they need dex. What you said, dex?
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
First one. So this one that is slowed with a short bow fails. This one and this one both succeed. So let me add a little bit of, yeah, sure, that could be fair to fire. Why not?
What about Aster?
Oh yeah, Aster. Let me give him 2. Dex. He saves.
Okay.
Yes. So this is the only one that has disadvantage on attack rolls or advantage against them. I'm sorry.
Advantage against them, yes.
Yes. Okay. Just that one. Got it.
And I'm in Aster space.
Yep. Are you moving anywhere else? So you can't share a space with someone.
Not even as a halfling?
You can't share it. You can pass through.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then,
Essentially, like
then
you
no.
can't stack people on shoulders and fight that way.
Well, I knew, but I thought I could like stand in between his legs. Okay, we're good.
Okay. Aster is going to reach out a hand, and at the short bow one, he is going to cast Eldritch Blast for a 24 to hit. Aster's just getting with these. Jeez Louise. For 6 points of Eldritch Blasty damage as he impacts this one and blows off like its shoulder blade. And just splatters it, like has it like crumble away and clang against the wall in the sarcophagi. And that's the end of he's actually going to move. He's going to move here. And then that's his turn. Rimple, you're up.
Cool. I am going to Ray of Frost this guy.
Okay.
So, rollies. 22.
That hits. Let's see it.
That dude's gonna take 5 cold, 10 feet slow movement. Oh, by the way, this guy's no longer slowed. But this guy is now.
Well, that guy is dead. You freeze
Cool.
it and it shatters. You said this guy's no longer slowed. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So, and then I am going to...
I'm sorry, guys.
What?
Oh no, go ahead. I'm just
Why, you gotta go?
no. I was kind of talking to myself, but it came through the mic.
And then I'm going to disengage behind the Dragonborn as a bonus action. And I'm going to be like, look at me up!
You got this.
Easy enough.
Dude.
And then
Dude,
that'll
no.
end my turn.
No.
Okay, so this Skelly will step here. That first Skelly
Thank you.
is going to take its short bow and aim at Galen. He's going to shoot at Galen for a it keeps rolling twice. The second one was a natural 20, the first one was a 22.
I'll take the 22.
Yeah. And you take Jeez. 8 points of piercing damage as the short bow impacts your leg, just above the knee. The other one
I'll take it.
is going to look at, still focused on Viha, will take that short sword and swing out against him for a 20.
I'm dead.
And it will do
You're not dead, you're down.
4 points.
I'm down.
4 points
I'm down.
of slashing damage.
So since I have 2, I damage myself 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. Yes.
He damaged himself.
Why would you damage yourself? Okay. So that is the end.
I didn't damage myself. Oh. No.
That skeleton will move here. And that is the end of their turn. Viha, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you, if you go to your sheet, and you should be in death saves.
Yes.
If there should be a way to like right click on the button you press to roll a death save and put 2 GM to DM.
Wait, where?
Roll it to me.
So I clicked on
Oh, just give me a D20 roll. But
okay.
but when it shows you like roll to self, roll to everybody, it should be able to select roll. Yep, just to DM. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if everybody else saw that. I don't know.
It's just to DM.
It should be just to me. Okay.
I
Got
saw it. I saw
I
it.
see it as well.
It says 10 custom roll to DM 1d20.
How would I do that just straight to you then? Because
I
I went, yeah, I did the DM drop down menu.
Go into roll 20. Click on the dice. And toggle the GM roll.
Yeah, I think we'll have to roll it in
roll 20.
Roll 20.
Yeah, it's the first time.
Did you guys see my roll?
Yeah.
You guys see my roll?
No, they didn't. I did.
Okay.
Roll a D20.
I'm trying. So
In roll
I
20.
clicked the dice. Yeah, on the roll 20, I click the dice in the lower right hand corner. Just type a roll. I ask every time.
As soon as you click the dice on the toolbar, you'll get 2 windows. One near the middle that says dice roller, and then one that has a bunch of numbers and things. In the upper left-hand corner of that, it says GM. Next to that says bracket. If you click GM and then pull down the left column where it
click
says
on D20.
Just click where it says D20.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any of that. I'll just do a roll on my app, and then I'll message it to you, Vito. If that's all right.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah, I see it.
you saw it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Easy enough. Moving on. Galen. Oh, before we move over, Viha, really quickly, give me one memory that's flashing before your eyes.
The memory of being charged by a group of shadowy figures slashing out at him and him fighting back for his life.
Okay. Perfect.
I heard moving on and then nothing.
Is his mic working?
I heard him.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I dropped out somehow. Okay.
It's odd. Easy enough. Aster. No, I'm sorry, Galen. Galen, you are up. Aster's on deck. As you see Viha fall.
Yeah. Seeing him go down. I'm going to reach down and heal him.
Okay.
Everything went janky. Sorry, it's reloading my character sheet. And
You're good.
being on.
You are good. Perfectly okay. Don't let it ever happen again.
Yeah. Come on, cast. There we go.
Just.
So 17 health points.
Okay. And Viha, you are back up, but you are prone. However, you do gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll keep a note of that.
You can click it on your token or on your roll on your D&D Beyond sheet.
Where your conditions are in the upper right hand corner.
You click on conditions, scroll all the way to the bottom,
Okay.
and click on number 1 under exhaustion, and it'll automatically apply what's going on. So level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks. And then you open that up and you click right as you scroll down all that texts. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, get a little drop down next to exhaustion.
I'm still not finding where I can put it.
Go, so you know where it shows your defenses and conditions? Like it should be like right underneath your health, your hit point box.
Okay, yeah, conditions.
Yep, conditions, scroll down, click on exhaustion 1, and then the little drop down next to level. You can scroll down and make sure that does it say applied? It's like a tick box.
Yeah, it's also in roll 20.
Exhaustion level 1.
It'll show in roll 20 as well. So you are exhausted level 1. Perfect. Well, unfortunate. But
I'm
perfect.
still kneeling. I'm still kneeling over him.
Okay.
And V, do you say anything?
No, I just as I come to, I'm gasping and just like looking around, and like
okay. I take a good berry and shove it in his mouth as my bonus action because he opened his mouth.
How many good berries can you eat a day?
This is my last one.
Okay.
How many can you eat?
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a cap.
Okay.
I know
gotcha.
I've had
one
3
carries
so
you
far.
for the day.
Okay.
But I am officially out. So heal for 4 more.
Easy enough.
And yeah, Viha is visibly terrified.
Okay. Galen, is there anything else you're gonna do?
I'm going. Oh God, you're not considered rough terrain anymore. You're considered an actual person. I was gonna stand over his body and defend him, but I'll move into this area, and that's it.
Okay. Easy enough. Aster is going to, let's see, since he is within melee. Oh my gosh. He'll take a dagger and he will stab at this one here for a natural 20. Jeez, this dude is rolling great. He's not even here.
I know.
Oh, that's not great. 6 points. Well, that's good actually. With the dagger. Because
For a dagger, yeah.
Yes, and then that creature, as he stabs it, he finds the right spot in this thing's face, and like with the dagger, like pushes the head off the shoulders and the whole body collapses. And he has 2 weapon fighting. He does not have another dagger, so he will stay where he's at and just kind of turn on the other one and say, he'll say, you know, if you follow us, I know a guy. And that'll be the end of his turn. Rimple, you are up.
Rimple is going to come here and Ray of Frost.
Okay. Ray of Frost, Ray of Frost.
10. Damn it.
10 misses.
And then I am going to come here and as a bonus action with my offhand, stab him with the dagger.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see the stabby, stabby, stab. Oh, another 10. Just, that misses. Unfortunately, that misses.
Crap, I was going to do the 1-2 punch, but it failed.
And you cannot bonus action disengage now.
Yeah, I know.
So, anything else you'd like to do?
I thought it was going to work. Yeah, no, and my turn.
Okay, so the skeleton, the one that is left, is going to take its short sword and swing out at you since you just moved within melee for a 6 to hit.
Miss.
Nope. And he will... He's just going to stand where he's at. Viha.
Who's boxed in now?
Yeah, he can't do much.
Still looking terrified, Viha's looking around. He manages to catch glimpse of the skeleton and then just almost instinctively breathes his necrotic breath at him.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a dex save 11.
Is that going to catch Galen and Rimple?
It is. It's a cone.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know
So
how
it
big
will-
the cone is.
It's going to hit us.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is the cone from
Centered
the
on
space
him.
in front of him from his mouth?
Centered on him, so it will touch both of your squares. Yes.
Okay, fuck it.
Yep. So Dex save. The skeleton.
Let's do this.
Skeleton is a 7. Galen.
And is that
Rimple?
also Aster then?
Either way. Let's see.
I think it would just barely avoid Aster
Well,
unless
unless
it's like
how
a
do I do
full
this?
90-degree cone.
I have a way for this. If you bear with me 1 second, I can do this. Oh my gosh, this isn't doing anything.
Hey.
What?
There we go.
Let's see. I need to get this. Okay, there we go. Spell tokens. Load.
Sorry for catching you guys in the crossfire, but Viha
Yeah, well,
really freaking
I'll have to figure it out,
right
but I
now.
think Aster will have to do it too. So we'll have Aster do it. I just wanted to, because I have a token for it. It's just really slow in opening. Let me have Aster do his dex save as well. And he rolls, man, he's rolling really well. 15 for Aster. So Aster saves, Skelly fails, Galen.
Yeah, I failed with a 2.
Okay, Rimple. Dex save.
11.
11. Viha, what is the DC?
1 to D10. Give me 1 second. 4.
No, what's the DC?
11.
It is 11?
Yeah, 11 dex save.
All right, so Rimple saves.
just made it.
Aster, Galen, and Skeleton take 4. The Skeleton, once again, is killed off by the necrotic, as another creature was. And then Aster takes 4.
No, Aster saved. He takes 2.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
he takes
Aster
2.
save.
That's right.
I take 2 too.
Oh, shoot. Hang on. 2 damage. There we go. Fixed it. And y'all are now out of combat. Again.
Viha's still kind of freaking out, like looking around. Still seeing very faint, having little faint after effects of the memory that resurfaced. And he just kind of swinging his arms around a little bit, kind of clawing, trying to fend off anyone who gets near him.
I'm just gonna take. Wait, we don't have a bag of holding, right?
No.
Ah! I'll leave the. Does anyone want to carry short swords? We have 3 of them.
After about like 5-10 seconds of thrashing around, he calms down and just starts breathing very heavily. He's just kind of kneeling or leaning against this wall here, not saying anything, just breathing very, very heavily.
So y'all have a door up here. Y'all have a door here.
Is there anything in the sarcophagi?
You can for sure make an investigation check.
Eight.
In one of the sarcophagi, you notice a glimmer of a platinum signet ring that's in one of the sarcophagi.
I am going to have my mage hand grab the ring.
Okay.
Anything when the mage hand holds it?
No, not at all.
Alright. I'm gonna go over to the warlock and the cleric and be like, I found this ring.
I mean, it's a cool looking ring, Aster says. Are you giving it to me?
Do you want it?
I mean, it would look nice on my hand, or we can sell it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the ring.
Okay. Let me write that in his. Let's see.
I feel like he was.
Detect magic.
You want to cast detect magic?
No, instead I'm going to cast ceremony. I'm going to ritual cast a ceremony while they do stuff in this room.
So are they getting married, or he gave him a ring? Which one are you choosing for ceremony?
Funeral rite.
Okay, gotcha.
Probably not going to have an effect on these now, but still.
Make me a religion check.
Sure. Uh, 11.
You feel a slight warmth come over you and then dissipate as you are casting this. It feels very familiar, very, how do I say, welcoming. You felt a little bit of this before.
Okay.
That's about it. May take, may not.
After a little bit of time, Viha kind of regains his composure, stands back up, and as if to like shrug off what just happened, he kind of walks into the room, looks at the group. He sees the marks left by the necrotic breath, and just goes, "Did I do that?" And he kind of kneels as if to like, you know how a knight kneels before a king. He kind of kneels to the party like that.
Does the party respond, or?
I'll go ahead and stand up and finish my thing, I guess.
Aster says, don't worry about it. And Aster begins to walk over here and says, Rimple, the door's locked.
Cool.
I'm gonna move over here.
I am going to use my mage hand. First of all, back away. I'm going to use my mage hand. And I'm going to lockpick it. Give my mage hand a thieves' tools, and I'm going to lockpick it.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Sure. $17.
The door unlocks.
I'm going to peer inside it.
Okay. Peering inside this area, this long room is partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walled off on the north and the south. Filthy, decaying straw lines the floor of these cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. It does not look like there is anybody inside. There is a very thick layer of grime on the floors and on the bars, like this hasn't been touched in some time.
All right. All right. Noted.
Aster will take
And
a
I'm
look
gonna
at the sarcophagus itself. Take a look. See what it looked after you looked. That's just how Aster is. Oh. He holds up and he says, hey, do you guys want these? And he holds up 2 more platinum signet rings.
Ooh, I'll take one. And
Aster
I don't
says,
know what's the other
Viha,
one.
catch. And he throws the other one over to Viha.
I look up and I swipe it out of the air.
Is a platinum signet ring. Although the sigil on the base or the face of the ring has kind of worn off, so it's basically just a flat, smooth top where the signet would be. The sigil,
As Galen kind of does his comforting to me, I stand back up, and I give a very, I give a nod, and then I start walking towards here. I look back at Galen and give him a smile.
Okay. Where to? Galen finishes whatever he was doing, his ritual, and then y'all are in this room. Where would you like to go?
I'm gonna, before we take hold of that room, I'm going to check this door.
Oh, that door? It is
Yep,
unlocked.
that door.
It's unlocked.
All right, I'm gonna peer in this room now.
You see a little hallway that leads forward. There seems to be a door where it goes around a corner over here,
All right.
off to the right.
Alright.
But the rest is just
Eh.
wall.
Alright, I'm gonna say the party. Which way should we investigate next? Iron Bar Room or Mini Hallway?
I'm trying to think of splitting up would be good, but if that lead, no, that might not lead down. Doesn't look like it leads down. This door was
My
locked,
vote is-
right?
That door was locked.
My vote is
Okay.
in here.
And the room. Okay, yeah. I'll kind of go to the door, and I'll kind of wave Galen over.
Hey V,
Yeah.
do you mind taking second?
Mind taking second?
In the marching order.
Yeah.
You kind of bet it earlier.
Yeah. I'll stand behind the door and I'll wave Galen over or
So you
wave
guys
someone
are
over.
walking into the cells?
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm still on the outside.
No, those two that were just talking.
Well, yeah, if no one else is coming, then yeah, I'll go in first.
You see cells to the north and to the south, both are padlocked closed. Nothing appears to be in this room. Empty cells.
Alright. I'm gonna yell for the door. What do you see?
I'm gonna call for Aster to pop these locks.
Okay, I can try it.
I mean, Rimple, sorry.
Alright. I'm gonna have my mage hand do the first lock.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
Yep.
The lock pops off the
14.
chain and the chain falls to the floor. Not a very great
And then
lock.
I'm
And I'll
and then
do
I'm gonna do
guidance
this.
on the second one.
Alright. So now I have guidance. Didn't need a 23.
The lock crumbles when you touch it, and the chain falls off the bars and clatters to the ground, sending an echo around the chamber here.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up those chains and put it on my backpack for just in case.
Okay. The chains are pretty rusted. They're about 5 feet each. So 2 5-foot rusted chains.
Alright, you never know.
Yep. Galen, looking into that area, it does not look like there's anything in there other than decaying straw and a grime on the floor covering the flagstones.
Okay. Cool.
Alright.
Aster begins to walk down this hallway.
Alright, then I'm gonna follow him now.
Yeah, I'll follow him. Do you want to go behind him? Yeah.
Bye, Galen.
Anything in this other one?
Nothing.
You know, nobody checked it before we left. Okay.
Nothing.
I thought Rimple did when he unlocked it.
He saw the whole room when he unlocked the main door. So looking in here, if anyone else is looking with Aster,
It does lead.
racks of rusted, splintering weapons line the wall of this chamber, including broken spears, rusted through swords, crossbows without strings, and bolts. A dozen decaying, moth-eaten, dirty red cloaks hang from a hook at the far end, like there.
Can I do an investigation check just to see if there's any sort of salvageable weapon parts?
I will say
Or are they all just
they're
far
all
beyond gone?
old and rusted. You can definitely take them with you and try to get them fixed, but it would take some time and some money. But
nah, yeah, I won't even
I
bother.
will tell you without investigating that the only things that seem to be okay enough are bolts, crossbow bolts.
Okay. I'll kind of look at Rimple and be like, or I'll say, anybody have any use for bolts? They look pretty salvageable.
I'll
Aster,
take the bolts, but I'll take the bolts.
I'll move out of the way and kind of point to them for him.
And
Galen,
I
what are
just
you
grab the
doing?
bolts, put in my satchel.
I'm going to suggest to the group that we come back and grab everything that we can on our way out.
Are you still where you are? Or are you up there with them?
I'm up there. I just wanted to give them a chance to come out into the hallway to go into anywhere else as this might lead. But if it's a dead end, then yeah, I'm going to come in and grab one of the coats, one of the cloaks.
As you do, you see on this wall here, glimmering arcana lined stone. This wall.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. I'll suggest to the party that we coming back and grab everything that we can from here. If the Shadowblades are going to be taking this over, I don't want to give them extra weapons.
Yeah.
That was the point of me taking the bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over here.
And can I cast Mend on the cloak that I have?
Sure.
Is it like wearable?
Yeah, it's wearable.
Okay.
Little big for you, but you could always cut it.
I'll go ahead and again point this out to Master.
I don't know.
I'll call to the other.
I don't know about it. You're kind of just pointing me at walls, but you were right last time. And he leans in and kind of pushes, and the door kind of opens, and he steps inside.
Ooh.
Do you all step inside as well?
Yeah, I'll follow him.
Okay.
It's not letting me go.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I had to unsecret it and then unlock it. My bad.
Okay.
I was able to drag him in. All right, let me get rid of whatever that is. Yeah, that's fine.
The
Whatever.
black square.
Yeah, I think it's on the map layer. It is.
Yeah, there we go.
Got it.
Oh, the dreaded black pixel.
As you look in, Galen, you notice over along oh my gosh, I can't click there. Along this area here, there's more glimmering stones. And as you enter the area that you are in right now, you see this area is the north end. Let me delete this one too then. Is the north end of a large natural cave, but it has been finished with dressed stone block walls and a flagstone floor. Several barrels that are decaying are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straws for packing, rusted out hammers, pry bars, and nails. The cavern continues for some distance to the south. You can make out several passages that open up off the large cavern and what looks like a deep pit or a crevasse in the floor. But as you kind of look that way and you look over here, Galen, you see the bricks that are right here are glowing right beside Viha
Okay.
in like a yellowish aura.
Is there anything in the cave
I don't know.
that I can see from here?
No.
Well, I didn't know how far I could see. Okay.
Nope, you have your produce flame back out, I'm assuming, so that's probably about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can probably see to about here. Ish.
Okay.
What you see is what you see, I guess.
It's only 30 feet. Okay. I'm gonna suggest that we go this way.
Through the door? Or the glimmering door?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you opening the secret passage?
Yeah.
Okay. You see,
Ooh.
yes, you see as you enter this area, you see stairs leading down around a corner, and at that far end, where the stairs end, they seem to abruptly stop at a wall that is also illuminated by some red arcana-like aura.
I will tell people about the stairwell leading into a second wall. What do you guys think? Should we go in? Should we go in, or should we walk around?
Does he mention that he sees it glowing, or does he just say it's a wall?
Do you, Galen? Don't ask me.
I was asking him.
I'll tell him that it's the same kind of wall that like 5 of these have been.
Okay.
What a time to get that crystal shard, huh? Jeez.
Right?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Or yeah, if Galen starts to walk in, I'll follow him.
Rimple, what do you think? Should we
I
flank around? Or?
I think we should flank around first, then.
A short rest does not negate exhaustion, right? It's a long rest.
Correct. It is only a long
Long
rest.
rest, yeah.
Okay.
So you guys going in the secret passage?
Throwing a firebolt 30 feet into the cave from here.
Okay.
Much like dropping a flare down a hole to see how deep it is. How far does that go? Like that bridge, probably.
Yeah. It looks like this crevasse goes about 20 or so feet deep.
Okay.
And you just illuminate a little bit more of the crevasse.
Okay. I look back at the group. Okay, yes, people are coming. I've got the map zoomed in so far. I couldn't tell anyone was coming with me.
I'm coming with you, don't worry.
Okay.
Aster, let's go.
Viha.
Yeah.
You hear in your head a weird, disembodied voice that says, "Well, it seems like you're not doing too well today. The clan wouldn't be proud of you."
Do I recognize this voice, or would I roll like an insight check?
Nope,
Or...
you would not recognize this voice at all.
Okay. And hearing that, I clutch my hand to my head and just like look down, and just it basically looks like he's having a migraine or a headache, and he's just kind of holding his head.
Okay.
And yet stops there for a little bit before regaining his composure and starting to follow again.
Okay. Galen, you wanted to... What are you doing?
Just coming down far enough to make sure that this links up with the open doorway here.
Yep, does. Sure does.
Okay. I'll turn back at come around the corner and
We'll allow it.
Indicate outward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where are you going?
Gonna start whispering. I'll point to this bridge or the other bridge, and then I'll hold up a third finger and point back the way we came.
Got it.
That's gonna walk this way.
I was asking for a vote, but okay.
Viha's walking that way.
Well, I'm just kind of no. Since you pointed to the three bridges, I'm standing kind of in the middle of all of them, and I'm looking around.
Okay. Roll me your perception check.
Perception.
I'm looking at Rimple.
I don't know. You're taking lead, man. What do you want to do?
Why am I lead?
A 21.
You see barely a bit of movement deep in the crevasse on the other side of the stairs where you are looking, or where you are. No snapping. You can't see that. From where you're looking.
Yes, we can.
Oh, can you? Okay. From where you're looking, underneath this, in this direction, so like diagonal, you see just a bit of movement just underneath the stairs in the darkness.
I look to the group. I look down at the into the crevasse. I was like, something moving down there. Shouldn't be too surprised though.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of keep walking this way.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna follow Viha.
Rimple.
Yeah.
In your head, you hear a disembodied voice that says, a sneaky one. They taste pretty good.
I immediately ready Ray of Frost. Just for anything. First sign of movement, first sign ahead. Not attacking, holding an attack.
But your friend looks tastier. More meat.
Is he doing telekinesis? Oh yeah, hang on, Vito. Is he doing telekinesis?
Let me check.
Do you mean telepathy?
Telekinesis, telepathy, same thing.
No, telekinesis is moving something with your mind. Telepathy is talking to something with your mind.
Technically, you're moving your voice.
Isn't telepathy like a two-way street? Like if there's a telepathic communication, you could both talk to each other? Or am I wrong?
It is telepathically in your head that you hear this. But if you don't have telepathy, you cannot answer back.
Right, which
Okay.
I don't have. But I know somebody who does. Hey, Aster! Aster!
Well,
Yes.
also doesn't be.
I have Sonic Mind.
Oh yeah,
which
that's
allows-
right. Alright, well, one of
I
you.
could probably answer, but I don't have anything to say to it.
Okay, what now? What are we doing?
How far a drop is it?
About 20
About
feet.
20 feet.
And is
Same
it
as the
steep
pit,
cliff,
right?
or is it
Yes.
a very steep incline, like I could slide down it?
It is a cliff. There's like the outcropping where you are, and then like it outcrops and drops.
Okay.
I mean, a rope tied to something could get you down there if you'd like to go.
How wide is it?
10 feet in some places. Yeah, mostly about 10 feet ish. 5.5. The bridges, yep.
10. Okay. Never mind. I was gonna chop down one of the bridges, see how there's two of them.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
Should we cross the bridges and check the other side, or should we go down?
Aster says, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but if there's something down there and we're up here, why would we go down?
Biha nods. Kind of gets halfway to the bridge, looks back, is like, I need any more trouble. And then continues walking this way.
Okay.
And stops here, looks around.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna go across too.
Okay. Are y'all going north or south?
Well,
I'm
having
headed-
yeah, go for it.
I would say I was just heading south down to right in this area, just kind of getting a scope of this side of the crevice.
Yeah, it looks the same.
What were we saying, Galen?
Nothing.
Yeah, look around and nothing here. We're still walking back this way.
Okay, Galen. Going around this corner, you see a hallway leading down a flight of stairs that has a door to the south and a door to the north.
Okay. Do you guys want to take a quick second?
Sure, why? In-game or out-of-game?
Out of game. Just briefly, Justin said he's got to go AFK.
Okay.
I mean, he'll be
We
right back.
explored. Okay.
That's fine.
We explored kind of the open room, so I didn't want to like go into a combat situation with him. Okay. Anyway,
About the barbarian, yeah.
I mean, whether you go into combat or not, he'll still join. That's fine. You going north or
Yeah,
south?
All right.
north.
Okay. It doesn't look exactly like this, so let me describe it for you.
Okay.
This room appears to be a decaying, you smell rotting wood and moldy earth. Appears to be an old wizard's workshop. Rats scurry across the floor and take refuge under large broken work tables set up with broken alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices. All seem to have shattered and been covered in grime over the years. Bookshelves with decaying books, smell of moldy pages reaches your nostrils, and this room appears to be empty.
Okay. Go ahead and go in and start rummaging through. Roll investigation to see what's.
Are you looking around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me an investigation.
18.
Rummaging around this area, you find several thin, thick potion bottles, potion vials. One of a dark black liquid, and two with a shimmering red liquid.
Okay.
And that's through the whole room.
Okay.
Viha follows in. Aster follows in as well.
Yeah, I'll follow in too.
And you see a door starting to fall off its hinges a little bit to the east.
Alright. While they're rummaging through, I'll check that door.
It is unlocked.
I open it.
So in this room,
Ooh.
yeah, same thing with everything else. The bed that you see in the corner is molding and falling apart. There is a chest that is starting to kind of lose its shape a little bit. And at the foot of the bed, you do see a grime-covered desk with some loose, beginning to mold papers on it to the north in this room.
Alright, I'm gonna use my mage hand to open up the already rotted chest.
Yeah, it opens up. The lid kind of falls apart as he opens. Yeah.
Alright, and then I'm going to... Is there a drawer in that desk?
There are a couple drawers, one on each side, that look like they're starting to fall apart.
Alright, I'm just gonna pull those out with my mage hand.
Okay.
Any important documentation?
Your mage hand would not know.
Is there paper?
Can you see from the doorway? From 15 feet away?
Yes, I can. I have 30 feet of dark vision. Technically, I have 60 feet of dark vision.
There is not.
Okay.
The only place that has paper is on the top of the desk.
Alright. I'm gonna go in and... Oh my god, this door's... Let me in! Let me in!
Are you going to investigate the desk?
Yes, I am.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
$22.
Okay. Moving the papers aside, they are kind of crumbly. And someone's opening and closing the door.
Because I'm stuck in the door.
Are you?
I am actually stuck in the door.
There you
No
go.
clip.
There you go. Investigating the papers.
Yes. Moving the papers around, you kind of notice as you slide your hand across them to move them, you feel like a bump in the wood where the papers were, and it looks like it might be a button.
Ooh. I'm gonna move back near the door. Hopefully not get stuck again. And then I'm gonna have my mage hand push the button.
Okay. As the mage hand pushes the button, you hear a click and a shift, and a little like flap opens up over on this side of the desk towards the floor, and out falls a rolled up scroll.
Oh! I take the scroll.
Okay. Do you open it?
Oh, I 1% open it.
Okay, good. That is show to players. All right. So this is what you see when you open it. I will read it for you.
Wait. I'm in the room. I read to everybody.
Okay. I have pored over these damned documents. I have not gleaned as much as I was hoping in my last moments. I fear they are on to my plans. I have worked out that the Phandelver's Pact entails a series of crafted relics from each party involved. Once found and combined, I surmise the consequences may be dire. It will restart the forge. The first I have gathered, a crystal shard discovered by the Gnomes, is currently in the possession of a noble family to the east with ties to the Lord's Alliance. The second, I have come to believe, belonged to the Veiny Dicks, a group of adventurers who thwarted the Black Spider's plans to seize control of Wave Echo Cave. I now believe that the second relic, a silver pendant crafted by the dwarves, currently resides beneath this very building, in the clutches of that foul beast with one eye. As for the other two relics, I do not know. I prayed they do not fall into the wrong hands. My time is almost at an end. May the gods have mercy on those who seek the relic for evil purposes. And then it is signed, Albrecht.
Alright. So, I look to the party and be like, well, we have one.
I look at him, just like, once we get
And
this.
before everyone asks, before everyone asks, I literally show them the scroll in the second paragraph. Yes, they call themselves the Veiny Dicks.
Yep, that was, so that is a nod to the previous group of adventurers that I ran through Lost Mine and Phandelver, and that's what they call themselves.
Oh my god, and I thought the high five was stupid.
Yeah, it was vain, as in, like, you know,
Oh,
very
good.
vain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they had big egos. And they were dicks.
Big D energy.
So, as you read this to everyone and kind of gather that possibly that item that Galen has may be what's described in this letter, and that the second one is a silver pendant guarded by a one-eyed foul creature beneath this building.
Sorry,
Thinking
Vito.
about what to do. That is where we're going to call it for tonight.
Love is